I've got an itch I can't scratch, I'm missing a piece that completes a whole part of me, an open wound scar to see. Everybody come here, gather round, welcome to the freak show, the best in town. What the hell's wrong with me? I don't get along with anybody, honestly. I've been living in my own head constantly, thoughts jumbled around, think I need a new lobotomy. Wait, all these thoughts are too negative. I don't wanna get lost in the sedative. Gotta show them what I got, I'm competitive. You know I'm about to go off, I won't let them win, I'll take a stab. I wanna chase a bag, I wanna weigh, I can change all the things I lack. I gotta face the facts, I got a taste in that. Got me obsessed with the rest, I got an itch to scratch. I'll give up everything. If I could see my dreams, cause I'll do anything to make one a reality. Don't let go. Don't let go. I'll make things right, cause I'll do anything to make one a reality.
I just wanna find a way out, sick of the venom in my brain. Running from the past, wanna escape my pain. I just wanna be a better person, I deserve this. I just wanna break these chains. Always destined for greatness, true to myself, I never fake it. Seen no many ones that I so they get famous. And when I say the truth, most really can't take it. In spite of everything I've been through, I'ma make it. Fake friends, but on my downfall is toxic. Day one, started to outlaws for profit. Now all I do is write verses, no talking. All I do is put the work in, no option. This was everything I ever wanted. Created a legacy off of me, just being honest. And the fake ones hate, but it's all to no avail. They wanna see me lose, but you know I never fail.
Yeah. Please tell me that I can't, that I won't.
Okay, sorry about the little bit of a late start. I was ordering some Mickey D's and my stomach decided that it was going to disagree with all the options that I had. So I got Mickey D's coming in. And so yeah. There's not really much going on in the Middle East right now. I don't know what the fuck. Supposedly the talks fell through. Supposedly they didn't. I don't know. They're being mighty wishy-washy today, and I don't know why. I'm very hyped for Mouse PI. Oh, is that like a ray gun? Wait a minute. What was that? I saw a ray gun. You can't hide that from me. Oh, we got Sticks, Ika. Damn, we got the whole crew this morning, boys. How y'all do?
Welcome to the trap.
Apparently I had a hole in my lip, too.
Mouse. What a crappy.
Straight up poured that whole thing of Coke on myself.
Some falls don't begin in the sky.
So we plant a few bombs, watch the canisters go boom.
Mine started a few weeks back. The sky was just the exit wound.
Hey, watch.
Welcome to public transit, bub.
Yo, low-key, it's like Texas, man.
Wasn't even sure it was the base.
What you need is a big one. And this, Mr. Pepper, is the big one.
But I won't die, right? What? Something within me I don't know, old instinct maybe. Said turn back.
Damn!
Get some solid evidence. Back.
That was so clean. Boom. Tink! Boom. I love it.
Get some solid evidence, and we'll get to the bottom of this in no time. Tammy, ain't you a sight for sore eyes?
Don't go counting your mice, just
Look at all those gun upgrades. Holy shit.
Tammy, ain't you a sight for sore eyes?
don't go.
Bro.
Tammy, ain't you a sight for sore eyes?
Look at all these guns. Loose cannon?
Don't go counting your mice just yet.
Oh, like a loose cannon. That's
Just
funny.
shut up and keep firing.
Oh my god, he ate spinach. He ate spinach. No shot.
Keep firing.
I'm playing this. I'm absolutely playing this. I'm totally playing this game.
This case was more trouble than it was worth. But, well, trouble is what I do.
Yo, W. Troy Baker, W. Mouse PI for hire.
This must be
Yo, I'm gonna play the shit out of this when it comes out. I actually beat Crimson Desert yesterday, and my god, was the storyline complete and total dog shit. It was terrible. It was awful. I had no idea what was going on. The puzzles were annoying as shit. I didn't know what to do the majority of the time. Holy fuck, was it annoying. But they did have an update yesterday as well. Damn it, I forgot to watch Invincible this weekend. No. No music. No. No music for me. No thank you. Oh, how's it going, darling? Oh, Nigel's here. No, morning, infidel. Wicked West. W. Wicked West. Well, I like the game mechanics a lot. I do. I just don't like the story. Like, I understand where IGN said that, like, they rolled their eyes and were like, how is this still going on? I get it. A lot of the mechanics in the game are like during the main story particularly, are like, dude, why are we still doing this? Come on. You know? There is one bit that really kind of set me on fire, and it was that if you haven't gotten to it yet, you'll get to it. It's where you're flying a dragon, and you're shooting at 3 big guns. I must have died at that part at least 35 times. Because you destroy one of the guns, and you're already like a quarter of the way at health. And I'm like, what the actual fuck? I don't know what the fuck they did to that. Don't know why it's so damn hard, but I got through it and I was like, oh my god. I was about to break my controller, bro. I was pissed. And there's no way to revive either. So like, when the dragon dies, it counts as an automatic fail and you have to restart. And whenever you blow up 2 guns, well, and you die, then you have to restart and do it all over again. So I'm hoping that they update it prior to anybody else getting to it. We'll see, I guess. Woo! Yeah? I bet you do. Oh, there's a new spicy burger or spicy egg McMuffin at McD's, boys. The hell makes it spicy? It's a normal egg McMuffin. Huh? I grabbed the wrong one? Which the hell one is it? They're all wrapped in the same fucking wrapping. Hello? Ugh. Aha, I found it. Bro, this is why I don't order sauce. This is why I don't order, look at that. Just a bunch of fucking sauce that's been like slapped on it. Fucking grody, man. It's like all over the bag and shit too. Yo, fuck. It smells crazy. Oh, please don't. Please don't let this land face down. That has to be the nastiest shit I've ever eaten. Oh, that's awful. No. No. You can have that. Oh, that's gross. Oh, what the fuck? Oh, that's fucking vile. Oh. Tabasco sauce and mustard? Oh, that shit tastes nasty. What the fuck? Who the fuck eats that shit? It's like a new spicy egg McMuffin, and all they did was throw a bunch of sauce on it. What the fuck? And the sauce is disgusting. Oh, what the fuck? Well, there you go. You got a food test for me. Oh, man, who thought that was a good idea? That was nasty. The hell is this game? Looks like a Souls-like. Oh, let's go. Crafting? That's cool. That's cool. Okay, I'm gonna play this. I'm gonna play this. You could pick their head up? Bro just got an ass, huh? Oh, there's a new Castlevania game. I don't understand why Castlevania backtracked. So, like, Castlevania was originally a 2D style game. Ooh, excuse me. And then they made a 3D style Castlevania game. And now they're back to 2D. Like, why would you do that? Why wouldn't you just make another 3D Castlevania? I missed the 3D one that came out. And I wish that I had played it whenever it came out, but I didn't because I didn't know it existed. And And now we're back to 2D, which I'm kind of happy I didn't play it now because I would have been very disappointed. You don't like 3D? What? So you don't like games like God of War, Crimson Desert, Grand Theft Auto? Hey, some people prefer platformers, man. There's nothing wrong with that. I gotta respect the game. I don't think I saw a single person play this game at launch. Oh, really? That's what Polygon says, huh? This game is out now, right? I thought it was. Oh, I'm sure, guys. Wow, look at all these fucking these Game Social Club, CG Mag, Gamer Guides, saving content, the Game Slayer, Pokey Games Land. Pokey Games Land? Shock News? What is this shit? Yeah, nobody played this game. Nobody that I watch as gaming streamers played this. This game is garbage. This Valor Mortis looks sick. Valor Mortis looks so good.
Even the crows refuse to feast on these bodies.
Polygon's cooked, man. Polygon, IGN, Game Informer, which is kind of surprising because Game Informer used to be like the Game Informers themselves. They never missed, even the newer ones. That's why I'm so upset that out of all the people that went under, like Game Informer, man, fuck that.
Something foul. Something inhuman. War takes its toll on everyone. What horror has been unleashed on these lands? Some escape in daydreaming, some in madness.
This game looks so good. I'm gonna play the shit out of this game when it comes out.
What madness has taken hold here?
A first-person Souls-like. Ha!
Am I dreaming this hellish nightmare?
The fall of 26, so it's coming out this year. We don't have to wait 7 years for it. Yeah, we don't have to wait 7 years, guys. It's okay. Stop panicking.
Rated everyone.
Dude, Vermintide. Oh, shit. I want to watch this. I'm going to have it up on the other tab. We're going to watch it. But I want to do this first.
Rated everyone.
If you're wondering why I'm muting the videos now, it's because I had a bunch of copyright stuff yesterday that I couldn't remove from the videos. So yesterday's live stream, I had to completely shave off the first, like, 30 minutes to an hour of the live stream because YouTube wouldn't let me remove the copyrighted music. So I said, fuck you, I don't care, and just shaved off the first 30 minutes to an hour of both the streams. That's a weird game. I don't like that game. This game looks absolutely rage-inducing. Is this supposed to be like Roblox? Oh, yeah. That's exactly what it looks like. Okay. So go check out Meat Can... So check out Meat Canyon on YouTube. W Meat Canyon. This is part of Invincible. This was from a scene inside of the TV show. Now, I don't know if you know who Meat Canyon is, but he's known for being extra.
I'm so lonely.
What? What?
I haven't felt a woman's touch in years.
Okay, what are you talking about? What is this? What the hell is this?
I can make you my girlfriend. Put some lipstick on you. Get you a nice pair of cotton panties. I'd have you tuck most of the time. And only untuck on special occasions. Be my little switch hitter.
Help!
Help! Oh, you're right. It wouldn't work. It'd be like the time I took estrogen pills to start lactating. Wanted to get my hands on some babies and give them a little milk mustache, you know.
Oh.
A mother's touch.
Oh, God, Jesus Christ.
Sometimes I pretend I'm a 14-year-old girl in Roblox chat rooms.
Kill me!
I can only climax to Fortnite skins. Nothing else will do.
Jesus.
I'm a literal brain rot baby. Total goblin mode.
What the fuck are you talking about?
I'm gonna tell you the real dirty secrets now.
They haven't been dirty yet?
Shh. I try on women's panties at JCPenney. I take a little piss in them. Then I put them back on the rack to dry.
Oh, God, Jesus Christ, just fucking kill me already!
I started a pump and dump crypto scam using the likeness of a special needs foundation.
Oh, come on.
I called it slow and steady. Didn't donate a single penny of the profits.
My God, you monster!
I don't believe in wiping. I just let it crust over like a scab. Pull it off in one go, releasing all the poo dandruff into my underwear. Gave myself the nickname Head and Shoulders.
Cecil! Help! Help, Cecil! God, please!
This is so refreshing. I think I'm gonna be able to talk to you all night.
Oh, no!
What
No!
I'll do next is...
No!
bottles and I used to-
No!
Oh my god. Yo, W Meat Canyon. Oh my god, that was gold, bro. That was so good.
By thousands of her fans.
Okay. I don't know who the hell this is. Sabrina Carpenter? Who the fuck is Sabrina Carpenter? Asmongold is back, by the way. He had his suspension removed. W.S.
over her response to a fan making an Arabic tribal ululation during her Coachella performance. What is this? This sounds like it's going to be stupid.
I think I heard someone yodel. Is that what you're doing? I don't like it.
My culture!
No one cares about your fucking culture. The show is about her. She's saying she doesn't like it because she's probably gonna have you fucking removed. Because it's disrupting.
That's your culture, is yodeling?
It's a call of celebration!
Is this Burning Man? What's going on?
I mean, she apologized. I mean, yeah,
She shouldn't have. If you don't like something and you don't like it, that's just how it is. She shouldn't have apologized for it. She didn't do anything wrong. That's what happens when you're disruptful. You know how many things are going on in that lady's head while she's up there on stage trying to give her performance? The last thing she needs to deal with is some weird, dumbass culture war.
Is this Burning Man? What's going on?
I mean, she apologized. I mean, yeah, she had to. And the reason why is Sabrina Carpenter, she has created an audience of fans that are the toxic, obnoxious, social justice, virtue signaling, annoying young women. If you want to make those people your audience, you had better apologize for any of this stuff because those are the people that you get. Isn't yodeling from Bavaria and Austria?
Yep, exactly.
Yeah, and also, by the way, Arabs don't have a monopoly on yodeling, okay? So I apologize, I didn't see his first with my eyes. You could clearly hear it. I
can't believe she caved to it, man.
Clearly, my reaction was pure confusion.
Guys, let me tell you something. If you get in my comments, or ever be a day, which I don't think ever will, where I'm on stage doing something, and I don't know, being a fucking comedian, I don't know, let's say in a magical fairy tale world, and somebody does something like that, I will promise you that I'm not going to sit here and do whatever the hell this lady is doing where she apologizes. I'm going to say, well, in the moment, I said what I said, and I don't apologize for it. I mean, if you want to take something out of context, or you want to make it about some weird cultural thing, well, then I guess you're just going to be unhappy, because that's all there is to it.
Sarcasm and not ill-intended. I could have handled it better.
Straight
now.
up.
I know what a Zagrausta is. I welcome all cheers and yodels from here on out. Not gonna lie, she fully deserved this backlash. She spent the past few years fueling the toxic online gender wars, which has made her curate the most bottom-of-the-barrel, horrendous people.
Oh, it's Caleb! Caleb Hammer! Yo, Caleb!
Not gonna lie, she fully deserved this backlash. She spent the past few years fueling the toxic online gender wars, which has made her curate the most bottom-of-the-barrel, horrendous people to her audience. And then those are the exact people who will eat you alive at the moment that you even slightly step out of line, make a joke, or disagree with them.
And you know whose audience that sounds like? Whose audience does that sound like, guys? There's one streamer's audience. Hassan Piker. That's exactly what Hassan's audience does. That's what happens whenever you become audience captured. You cultivate this audience of people and you cater to it. This audience is the kind to cannibalize itself the second whatever they're bitching and complaining about is solved. These people are toxic. The last thing you want, like, it's hard enough being in a relationship with one of these pink-haired freakos. Just imagine having an audience cultivated like that. Oh, fuck that, bro.
On 0.01% of the issues. Actions meet consequences. That's literally what I said. He's totally fucking
that.
right. What has she done to fuel toxic gender wars? A direct quote from her Variety Award giving advice on how to make music today. Call men stupid in as many ways that you can. Oh, this is the clip? Oh, this is what she said.
And you write the music that you want to listen to yourself. So add the weird chord progression and do the weird key change.
I think that what J.K. Rowling did honestly saved her career. It did. And let me tell you why. I know that this might sound a little weird, but I kept up with a little bit of that. I didn't talk about it because it was before the reaction stuff, but I kept up with it. It had something to do with like it was like gender rights or some bullshit like that, where men were allowed to go into women's bathrooms. She said that she didn't agree with it, which is based, by the way. As a woman, she has that right to say that. And we're also talking about J.K. Rowling. You realize that she made her books sound more like J.K. Rowling, the name, sound more masculine, so that way more men would read her books, because it sounds like a dude made it. And also, okay, so she said that comment, right? She said about the transgender people going into the bathrooms and all this other crazy shit that we already dealt with. We're not going to go down that rabbit hole. I'm trying to take the conversation and move it to the other side, which is the Hogwarts Legacy that came out. People were like, oh, I'm going to boycott this game, boycott it. And they would go on stream and attack people that would play it and do all this bullshit, right? The game was still massively successful. And you know why that is? Because it's a good game. That's why it is. These people did nothing, and because J.K. Rowling just straight up ignored them, they fucked off. The minute you don't give these people power, they give up on you. Don't give them power, just ignore them. Because the second that you apologize to these people, they will run you even more into the ground. They immediately be like, you apologize for something like this. I was right. How dare you do this? Like, it gets worse. And then they do it again and again and again. They don't want you to apologize. They want to have power over you. That's what they want. That's all they want. They don't want to be oppressed. They want to be the oppressor. That's what they want. And the more that you shine light on them, the stronger they get.
Call men stupid in every possible way that you can. This album was made with the mindset of how I made music when I was 10, which was, this sounds good, I like this, let's add a banjo, let's call men stupid again, fuck it. And you know what, this feels really good.
Jesus Christ. Well, that's what you get. You make an audience of weird, angry women that, what a void. I mean, you know what? I think this might be an example of that. Femcell? Yeah, it's actually just femcells. Like, that's it. Just a few more days in Twitch prison and we could have had this.
What the fuck is that? What the fuck is that?
Like, that's it.
Bro, why does he look like Tectone?
Prison and we could have had this.
Damn, I ain't gonna lie, that's kind of clean, though. Oh, he had dental work done, so his bottom teeth aren't fucked up anymore. Supposedly he's going to go back and fix that gap in his right side of his teeth. So while he was on vacation, he had dental work done, so his teeth look better now. Apparently his bottom teeth were rotten.
We're here, baby.
So, if you don't know, we've watched a lot of Charlie talking about the scalpers that are taking the Pokemon cards, right? And they're scalping the cards, and what scalping is, if you don't know, scalping is where, like, we'll use the prime example this is about. Pokemon cards. You notice how whenever you go to a Target or a Walmart or any place that sells these Pokemon cards, they're all fucking empty? It's because these cocksuckers do the same thing that they did with the PlayStations, where they go there, buy the entire fucking inventory, and then sell them online for like either double or triple the price. Well, these people have been progressively getting more and more aggro after, because Charlie usually covers this kind of stuff, and there have been multiple assaults, multiple fights, and now there's been a shooting over it. And it will only progressively get worse until they solve this problem. So, and it's funny that the Pokemon card companies don't care about this, because they should. Whenever somebody's going in and buying their stock for the average price and then scalping it online for double. So the people that are scalping these cards are making double the money, while the dumbass company continues to sit there with the same price that it always is. It's so stupid.
This day was inevitable. You didn't need to be Nostradamus nor Baba Vanga to predict that eventually someone was going to get shot over Pokemon cards. With the way the hobby has devolved and been completely destroyed, infested with greedy, insatiable worms that are seeking to just squeeze every bit of joy out of the hobby in the sake of financial gain, like tiddlywinks of financial gain. In most cases, these pathetic scalpers are unhinged, unloved, unwashed losers, and it was always going to happen that one of them would snap and start.
Could you imagine getting shot over a fucking child's game? Like, I get that there's money in the cards, but, like, come on, guys. What the fuck are we doing? Over a piece of plastic.
What happened at a Kroger.
Cardboard, bro.
A dispute over Pokemon cards may have led to a shooting outside of a Kroger on the Near East Side. One person was injured. Police say both people involved are adults. The victim is in surgery. It happened in the parking lot of the grocery store on Twin Air Drive just before 7 o'clock this evening. That's near the Community Justice Campus.
That is true. The love of money is the root of all evil.
Revealed the suspect and victim had a disagreement over Pokemon cards, which then turned violent.
According to an eyewitness, it started because one of the men accused the other of cutting him in line at the Pokemon vending machine, which, I've said this a lot, Pokemon vending machines are basically PvP-enabled zones. That's where people go.
There's a Pokemon vending machine? Bro, why the fuck would you be buying that shit? Why don't we, never mind. Let me stop.
Just fucking scrap. That is where all thoughts leave the human brain, and it just devolves into Neanderthal mode. I have made so many videos clowning on and talking about the degeneracy in the TCG community, not exclusive to just Pokemon, but Pokemon is by far the biggest and scummiest of all of it. And these degenerate fucking vermin love to go to Pokemon card vending machines and just fight each other and fuck each other. It is just out of control. Like, I imagine not too far into the future, Pokemon card vending machines will just be banned, because it is constantly just
those Pokemon cards from the 90s would be worth a lot of money right now. It's not even funny how much money they'd be worth.
And then starting fights with each other, causing a big
Y'all remember the old McDonald's children's toys that came in like okay, so it came in like a metallic red and white Pokeball, and then it had like the golden like Poke card in it, right? Y'all remember that? And it had like maybe a little figurine or some shit in there? Bro, those things, people were like, oh, they're going to be worth so much money, because it was plated gold, right? It was plated gold. And I always wondered to this day, how the fuck did McDonald's even remotely pull that off? Was it Burger King? You know what? It was Burger King, wasn't it? It was Burger King. I actually remember looking that up recently and thinking, I don't know why I keep thinking it's McDonald's.
Commotion for all the normal people in the store and the staff. I bet stores will start electing not to put those in their establishment because it's dangerous.
I mean, quite frankly, if it does turn out to be an argument over the Pokemon card,
right?
Yes, I think it's totally ridiculous. I'm not a collector.
You know who's really winning here? The investors of Pokemon. They're the ones making all the money while these idiots fight and kill each other over some damn cards.
I understand that, there are some that are very expensive, but just, like I said, we were told an argument.
The suspect.
Yo, like the likelihood of even getting a card like that is insane. Like the likelihood of pulling out one of those Charizards that's like foil, that's worth like, I don't know, like a couple mil, is like 1 in like 1 million. How the fuck, like, the likelihood you're gonna pull that card is almost next to nothing. You would have to seek out the individual packs in order to find, like, why? Why are we doing this? Over cards.
And IMPD says that there is no ongoing risk to the public. No one else in that parking lot was injured.
I don't know. I'd say sleep with one eye open just in case. You never really know when it comes to these scalpers. They are demons. They are the lowest of the low, and there is nothing they won't do to get their grubby, unwashed paws on some Pokemon product to try and flip it for a $5 profit.
Bro, if you had kept that hollow Charizard, you'd be like a millionaire right now. Dude, you would have so, like, how much? Hold on. Let me see if I can dig something up on it. How much would a hollow Charizard from the 90s be today? Oh, dude, it is that one. Bro, if you only knew. So it could be between 200 for a damaged hardcover to 50,000 plus. Let that sink in. For a high grade first edition.
Unwashed, don't be these irredeemable losers. You need to start washing. You need to take your hygiene seriously, so go to usechigi.com and get some of the best soap in the universe. I really do mean this though, by the way. The Pokemon scalpers are genuine maniacs, literal lunatics. So this shooting, I don't think is going to be an isolated incident. The violence is only escalating over Pokemon cards, and actually, just today, just like this shooting, I learned that there is now a trend where these scalpers are going to trade shows and putting
$5 million for a goddamn piece of plastic, bro. That's crazy.
On some of the vendors and some of the customers in order to follow their movements, presumably to try and like gank them later to steal their products, like rob them of their Pokemon cards, because at these trade shows.
Yo, like if y'all knew how many I have Magic cards, so like, okay, so. If y'all have ever been to like a game board shop, they have these white long things for the cards, right? They're like long and they're white and they're like rectangular. I have like, so like in the living area, they're stacked like as high, actually higher than a filing cabinet. Like not a 2-decker filing cabinet, like a full, like, tall filing cabinet, and there's about, so like, and they're in the big white square boxes too, so it's about 2 big filing boxes wide of nothing but Magic cards, and I bought them off of a teacher. There are a lot of older like Magic cards in there that aren't like, they're not super rare. They're like, they're mostly commons, and some of them are a little rare. There's a couple golds in there. I haven't been through all of them yet, but like, there's a shitload of them. And the reason why the teacher had them is because he would have Magic tournaments at the school, and he would use those cards to, you know, let the kids play with. And I was like, yeah, I'll take that shit.
Very high dollar cards that are being exchanged, tens of thousands of dollars worth of cards. So now
I bought them all for like $200. It was a crazy good deal.
People are reporting that they found trackers on their cars.
Guys, I'm just getting ready.
Bro, they put trackers on people. Dude, what?
And we always check under our trucks and trailer, and it's a good thing we did. Somebody put a tracking device on us tonight.
What the fuck? Okay, this has gone too far now.
So somebody
Why? What would this solve?
To track our stuff, follow us home. You know, you get the point. It's pretty crazy. Be safe out there. That goes for customers and vendor alone, any show you're at.
That's insane. What the fuck?
Tracking device. Put on our truck.
Now, when I first saw this video with the claim that Team Rocket's going around putting trackers at this expo, I thought maybe it was like fear-mongering or like just trying to make a viral story out of it, like this giant bulky tracker that looks like some kind of gadget or gizmo out of Ocean's 11. I thought like, okay,
yeah, that's because of Pokemon cards, bro. They're putting trackers on people's shit because of the dude. What the fuck?
This
What?
is fake for the sake of cashing in on like the hysteria around Pokemon cards. But I have seen multiple vendors now claiming that no, they are.
Oh, it's a vendor. Oh, that's even worse. So they're putting trackers on the vendors to figure out where they're gonna go next?
Actually finding trackers on their vehicles, like across the expo. There were a couple other vendors
What
that
the
reported
fuck?
that, yeah, they had found something similar on their vehicles too. And then I decided to do a little more digging, like, is this something that's new or has this happened in the past? In the past, there have been instances where vendors, not so much at expos, but like actual delivery drivers that have Pokemon product, have been tracked by scalpers in order to follow them to wherever they're delivering the product, and they put tracking devices on the vehicles. So all signs point to this being real, like legitimate. It is something I can find evidence on in the past too, way before all of this started bubbling over to this degree. So it stands to reason that because of the state it's in, they might be doing it even more to a larger scale now, where they're putting it on vendors at the expo and shit. That is terrifying. Transporting Pokemon cards is more dangerous than transporting drugs. You might just get hit by a fucking bazooka while driving down the interstate because these scalpers caught a whiff of you having like $500 worth of Pokemon cards in your back seat. It's actually outrageous. I cannot believe this state
And
of the
them dual lands are crazy, man.
Pokemon card community right now. And it's not showing any signs of getting better, only getting worse. Like also, just today...
Well, it keeps getting worse because they're not cracking down on it, and they have no plan on cracking down on it, obviously.
Costco Prismatic Evolutions...
You see, you saw a lot of this fall off, for, like, example, with the Sony PlayStations. When they started, whenever you buy the PlayStation online, you're only allowed to get one per household. So, like, when you order something, like, if you order, like, for example, the God of War stuff, like any of the collector's edition stuff, you can only order one per household. You can't scalp it online from PlayStation directly anymore.
Stock happened, and let's take a peek at that line with all the people that were lining up around 1 a.m. waiting tons and tons of hours for opening for the chance, not even the guaranteed, the chance of getting their hands on some Prismatic Evolutions Pokemon product.
The cartel smuggling Pokemon Hollows into the U.S.?
This shit is going over to the next county. The line for GTA 5 midnight release wasn't this long. This shit's longer than Disney World lines.
Holy shit, bro! What is this?
Concerts probably don't even have lines this long. And this is...
Bro, there ain't gonna be nothing left by the time those people get up there.
Costco at like 1 a.m. or something with all these goobers lining...
I'm gonna tell my kid whenever he's growing up, I'm gonna be like, look, man, I love you, but I don't love you that much to get shot over a piece of plastic. So we're gonna get you into some other hobbies, all right, bud? We're gonna get you into something else.
Up waiting for it to open to maybe see Prismatic Evolutions. It blows my mind. It's so pathetic. And not a single child in sight there, unsurprisingly, because what kid is going to be getting up at 1 a.m. to go wait in line for 8 hours before open to go maybe...
People are willing to gamble their entire life away, because what they do, they're not looking for the little fish. The little fish being the average pack that you open that gets like one little holo that's kind of like a common holo. They could sell that, sure. They could sell all the cards and make a little bit of profit if they can actually push them online. 9 times out of 10, they don't make their money back on that. They're looking for that $5 million Charizard. That's what they want. They're looking for that. Well, not, it wasn't a Charizard, it was a Pikachu. Or Pichu. That's what they're looking for. They're looking for that one card that's going to set them up. But like I said, you're looking at a 1 in 1, like 1 million chance. You're not going to find that card. Even Logan Paul had trouble finding that card. Like, you're not going to get that card like that, bro.
You get some Pokemon cards.
And not necessarily like the Charizard itself, but like just in general, cards that are worth that much. It's not as simple, and it's actually worse than gambling. I would say that the numbers are worse than actual gambling. Like if you went to a casino and gambled your money, honestly.
This is a hobby that has completely kicked out the main demographic it was made for.
Yeah,
children. It is all these...
And it's like that with all Pokemon and Nintendo stuff. It like, you think that this is just an isolated... Like, it's like that with Nintendo, too. Like, Nintendo, for example, made that most recent Super Mario Universe movie, right? And a lot of adults were like, dude, what is this? Da-da-da-da-da. And it's like, well, it's made for kids, man. Just like Disney. Disney isn't made for adults. It's made for children. You've got all these people that either didn't have a childhood trying to or actually, no, that's absolutely not what it is. It's all these parents, these adults now that don't have kids, that are trying to relive their childhood over and over again by going to Disney and like, spending hundreds of thousands of dollars at Disney that they don't have, and it's the lack of growing up. It's this, like, that's what it is. It's okay if it's in, like, amounts, but when you're just doing it constantly all the time, it's just stupid. It's just, like, grow up. Grow up. For fuck's sake, grow up.
Assholes, these losers, and I bet there's not a single collector there amongst them. It is...
A lot of people do. A lot of people go to Disney without kids. A lot.
All scalpers desperately trying to get their hands...
Actually, you know what? I do wonder what that number is. How many people go to Disney without children? It says apparently 40 to 50% of visitors at Disney Park are adults without children, a massive demographic that includes couples, groups, or of friends, and millennial Gen Z who visit for nostalgia, cocktails, and has discussed on Reddit to enjoy the parks without the stress of parenting. This trend is driven by high-income adults, dinks, and these enjoy Disney bonding. And those enjoying Disney bonding, okay. So, yeah.
Prismatic Evolutions, which was
the fact that you can even get cocktails at Disney should be illegal. It's supposed to be a children's theme park. There should be no alcoholic beverages there, period. Like, it's supposed to be for kids, man. What are we doing? That's the last thing I want, is to, like, if you don't have a child, you shouldn't even be allowed to get Disney tickets. Straight up. Like, how is that even a thing?
Very popular set, and they covet it, and they believe if they can get some here, they'll make a little bit of money by flipping it on the secondary market. That is the entire clientele of Pokemon now. And this is just the perfect demonstration of that. It's just gross, man. I don't know how you can have so little shame. I don't get it. Anyway, had to yap about it again. That's really about it.
Bro got his ass blown off because he couldn't stay away from Pokemon cards. Okay, so... do we really want to cover this guy again? Nah. We'll move on from it.
Cancel that Coachella.
You know what? I do have to make a video for it. We'll look at it in a little bit. Alright, so W Decoy, hell yeah, Decoy. So Decoy also looked at this nonsense, because that's what it is.
But for offending the wrong people, as someone started doing this during her show.
Is that what you're doing? You don't
like it. That's your culture?
You realize that she apologized for some person going to her show and screaming. Just imagine if... You know how many skits have been made of band singers telling someone to shut the fuck up? Like, how padded must the world be for people to stop trying to walk on eggshells for all these mentally ill freaks? Like, seriously. You're at a concert, and if the person on stage is telling you that they don't like something, or maybe to stop, maybe you should do that. Because it's annoying as fuck. Like, the singer or the artist up at the top of the stage should only have to really focus on everything that she's dealing with at that current moment. She doesn't need to deal with your bullshit either. And I'm going to stand by that, too. The fact that she apologized for this, like, the more I've been thinking about it since we looked at that first video of it, the more I think about it, the madder I become, because, like, oh my god, it's just so annoying. I just don't get that. How the hell you gonna let these people run your life? I couldn't do it, man. You see, like, y'all see how I treat some of these idiots that do dumb shit in my comments. I'd be like, dude, get the fuck out of here. Like, I just don't get it. How could you possibly, like, cater to these people?
Now, apparently in the copyright claim clips, you can lightly hear one of the yodelers shouting it's because they're Arab and it's their culture. But I'd imagine anybody who paid over $2,000 to see
Oh my god. How much? $2,000? Bro, I'd be punching her myself. $2,000 to get into that.
Carpenter, the literal mac and cheese of music, and nothing against mac and cheese or Sabrina's music. It's just a plain, predictable, corporate-produced product that pleases the masses. But if you came for Sabrina, you probably didn't ask to hear Zagrota, but according to the internet, that's racist. As on Hyperleft Reddit, a 11,000 upvoted post had all the top comments saying it had racist undertones, blaming her for not having an Arab friend, and even saying, don't give white woman a chance, they'll let you down. It's absolutely insane how quickly they change.
Yeah, we're the fucking racist one, right, guys? We're the fucking racist ones, you hear me? We're the fucking racist ones. We're the ones that are fucking racist! I love to see it!
Changed what happened. A performer on stage playing American pop songs didn't like getting distracted by Arab chants, has suddenly turned into, this is why white people bad. And even on the Reddit posts that supported Sabrina against the shouting in the audience was of course deleted immediately by their moderators, or to silence the logic of, why do you feel the need to force other cultures to listen to yours? As it isn't about Sabrina accepting Arab traditions, it's about the left flexing their influence, that even a popular platinum-selling pop star still has to adhere to the Church of Inclusion. As the viral X-post claiming she doesn't like cultural Arabic chair, as she's insensitive and phobic before getting copyright claimed, got over 28 million views, where people tried to point out how Zagrota is Arab, not specific to religion, but OP replied, it doesn't matter. Still hold her accountable for being problematic, as
the only problematic person that I see is the jackass screaming during a $2,000 performance. Bro, like, you saw how much hate Will Smith got? Or better yet, the amount of hate that what's-his-face got for screaming the N-word at the Grammys or whatever the fuck that was? How would you treat this any differently? Well, what if that was a person screaming Allah Akbar? Wait, what are we doing? Open your fucking eyes, people. What are you doing?
Sabrina has now been trending everywhere, as there's almost zero overlap between the two, other than Popular Blonde says something the left doesn't like. As sadly, Sabrina immediately bent the knee, saying, "I apologize. I couldn't see or hear them clearly. I should have handled it better. I welcome all cheers and yodels from here on out." And if she wasn't before, she's forever going to be on her back foot.
I guarantee you the next performance she does, she's gonna end up walking off stage because they're not gonna shut the fuck up and let her sing. If she goes to another performance and all you hear is a bunch of people yodeling whenever she's trying to sing, she's no longer gonna, it's just another form of suppression. They are trying to control every single square inch of anything they can to oppress you. Everything they can do. This is crazy.
Desperately trying not to offend the most fragile emotion in her million-member fan base. While on X, everybody was asking, why would you apologize and not double down to defend yourself?
And this is a product of Elon Musk and his beauty. If it had not been for Elon Musk taking Twitter, a lot of this shit would most likely have taken the country already. Because think about Twitch, think about YouTube, think about all these other platforms where you get censored for speaking what you think. Like me and Asman and Tectone, how they censor us. They literally slap your shit with a suspension, and then they work you up to your third suspension, and then they terminate you. They take away your channel and your voice. That's what they do. But you had somebody like Elon step in and say, fuck you if you're gonna take my, like, hold on, let me see if I can find it. Elon Musk says let me see if I can find it. Yeah.
There's all of the criticism with money. Go f yourself.
Yeah.
If somebody's going to try to blackmail me with advertising, blackmail me with money, go f yourself. But go f yourself. Is that clear? I hope it is. Try to blackmail me with advertising?
Apology tour, if you will. That this is a public perception that, and you're clarifying this now, but there's a public perception that that was part of a apology.
Wait, what was?
What was that trip like? And obviously, you know that there's a public perception that, and you're clarifying this now, but there's a public perception that that was part of a apology tour, if you will. That this had been said online. There was all of the criticism. There was advertisers leaving. We talked to Bob Iger today.
I hope they stop.
You hope?
Don't advertise.
You don't want them to advertise?
No.
What do you mean?
If somebody's going to try to blackmail me with advertising, blackmail me with money, go f yourself.
Yeah, how you gonna blackmail the richest man in the world? Like, that was because of some weird bullshit anti-Semitism that the advertisers wanted to claim was anti-Semitism on Twitter. And this was Elon's rebuttal to it. Go fuck yourself. I don't want somebody that has... okay, so for example, in like China or Korea or wherever they make like certain shoe type brands, they have like the suicide nets around the building. I'm just going to say they have suicide. It's literally called suicide nets around the building because they're worked so much that they want to do themselves in, so they jump off the building. I don't want to hear from a brand that has that level of not only incompetence, but malicious behavior telling me what my morals should be. Go fuck yourself. That's why I will always cater to the audience that I cultivate, even if we butt heads sometimes. I don't want some, like, these people will force you to do what they want on your streams, and then the minute that they're done with you, they're going to abandon you. They're going to abandon ship. That's what they do. They always do that.
But go f yourself.
Like,
is that clear? I hope it is. Hey, Bob, if you're in the audience.
Well, let me ask you then.
That's how I feel. Don't advertise.
And that's why Twitter is one of the biggest titans for freedom of. You realize that he's I think Elon is Australian. We have an Australian that bought Twitter and made it a free platform again, like a free speech platform. You could post pretty much whatever you want. Where is Elon Musk from? South Africa. Yeah. It's sad.
How do you think then about the economics of X? If part of the underlying model, at least today, and maybe it needs to shift, maybe the answer is it needs to shift away from advertising. If you believe that this is the one part of your business where
it's crazy that we had to have a foreigner come in and literally buy our freedom of speech and give it back to us.
What is just
those are the people that tried to do the crackdowns on Steam and take away all the games. Like, those are the same people that are controlling everything. Without those advertisers, places like YouTube would be non-existent. But if you have to give up your freedom of speech for it, at what point do you say no? Like, you're actively going out of your way to censor and silence people like Asmongold, Tectone. Hell, you even tried it with Elon Musk, and Elon Musk straight up said, fuck you. Come on.
Example of those who live based on reality versus those who live based on consensus. As the gist of it is, tribally, strong men believe what they see and act upon it, but
we have effectively a corporate government. That's what we have now. We don't have to worry about the government censoring us. We have to worry about the corporate government censoring us.
All individuals have to see things through a consensus filter. If they believe something that the tribe doesn't, they're in danger of being exiled, so they can't act upon their own beliefs and best interests. Hence, don't interrupt my show. No, everybody's shouting at you, just accept the interruption or you're a racist. And since basically none of her product appeals to men, she's condemned.
Well, I figured he was from Africa. I just wanted to be more specific. I wanted to make sure that not only I was saying the right thing, but that I was specific. Like, if I'm going to say the information, I'd like to say the actual information.
By consensus of the most insanely sensitive individuals known to humanity. That's why I say she's nothing like Sydney Sweeney. She had her, quote, controversy over her ad about blue jeans.
Sydney Sweeney has very keen.
I love that Sydney Sweeney doubled down on it. And she was like, yeah, I don't really care. I'm just here to make money. Dude, like, go get him, girl. She's a badass, bro.
They demanded an apology, and she still refused.
Yeah.
White people should.
Why would you apologize for something you didn't do?
Joke about genetic superiority. Like, that was
the fuck?
Kind of like the.
We covered this too, by the way. We covered this entire thing. It was so stupid.
Since you are talking about this, I just wanted to give you an opportunity to talk about that specifically.
I think that when I have an issue that I want to speak about, people will hear.
So a rapper got angry at her.
My jeans are blue.
You see, these people hate people like Sydney Sweeney because of her looks and because she's more successful. That's the issue. Is that whenever you've got somebody else that's like slightly successful, they're going to try and push their success to a higher fame and heights using whatever they can to do it. That's what they do. Some people want that so badly they're willing to do just about anything to get it.
Then has changed her stance on talking.
If you're a celebrity, shut the fuck up.
What do you think a rapper is? What do you think a singer is? Like, if you're an artist, you're also a celebrity. Like, yeah.
Nobody wants to hear.
It's sad as this Sabrina nonsense just shows us the oppression Olympics is still alive and well within the left, proving even though much of Hollywood has escaped it, if some idiots are dumb enough to still listen to them, they'll...
WWW. Okay. Ooh.
All right.
So this still blows my mind. We watched this yesterday. The fact that this dude broke into the house and that his wife was in the house and that he had to drive home from work to confront this guy is insane.
Go.
This dude is so fucking lucky. He didn't do this in a house with somebody that had a gun.
Hello?
Hello?
Like...
For what?
I just want to make sure that everything's okay.
The Demon Slayer shirt.
What do you mean?
I don't know, I just figured I'd check on something.
I don't know what you want, man. Get out of my house.
Open this door. Where's your daughter, man? Where's your daughter, man?
What are you talking about?
Bro, I ain't even gonna lie. If I had a daughter and I had some schizo at my house hitting my door like that, bro ain't gonna have to worry about my daughter because I'm gonna meet him at that front door. And I'm not gonna be empty-handed, bro. I'm not. Just imagine if he actually had a daughter that was at home.
Oh.
Where's your daughter?
Like,
who's in there with you?
Oh, hell no, bro.
Open this door, I'm breaking it down. You understand me?
Leave my house. Everyone's okay. What do you want?
The flip-flops, bro. The trench coat, the Demon Slayer shirt. It all comes together. He's just standing there. I mean, the video's playing, right? Yeah, it's just not moving.
Can you leave my house, please?
You open the door, please.
You have nothing to do with my house. Can you leave my house?
You know what my name is?
I don't know who you are. You don't belong this
My name!
That's for sure.
This is my neighborhood, though.
Yeah, I live there. I don't know you.
My name is Harry Dresden, motherfucker. Open the door.
By the way, for context, Harry Dresden is a male human wizard working as a private investigator and the protagonist of the Dresden Files series.
This is my neighborhood. Open the door.
This is really special.
No, or I will end you. Do you understand me?
This is amazing.
I'm not even gonna lie. I think I was like the only content creator that watched this and didn't laugh. Because, like, this is some serious shit. Like, just looking at this man, that's a big dude. I don't think y'all understand how big this dude is. Whenever he was walking around in the house was fucking shaking. You know the wife that was at home that was just there during this whole thing must have been fucking terrified. And you know what's really sad is that not only did he call the police, but he had to leave his job and he got there before the police.
No! You can't tear the camera off!
He had met his wife in the room prior to him showing up.
Here he's seen breaking into the home and footage from inside the house. Why didn't they call the cops? How'd he get in? I don't know.
Victor, you around? Victor is one of the main antagonists in the Dresden Files series.
Ah, you like raping little girls, bitch? Ah! You trying, I swear to God, I'll kill you. You may. Where's she? I can hear her.
Let me guess, this probably didn't happen in Florida or Texas, did it?
No.
It's in California? Right.
I wouldn't give a fuck, bro. If I had a gun in California, I wouldn't give a fuck where I'm at. You at my door, acting like that, breaking into my house, I'll be sitting in jail with the biggest smile known to man. I wouldn't give a fuck. Go ahead and lock me up for shooting that dumbass dude. Go ahead and do that.
Get the fuck out of my house.
And you know why? I said this yesterday. I would have shot this man, knowing full well that I did it with the intent to kill, so that way he couldn't do this to any other person. Period. He would not be alive if he broke into my house, because I would make sure it'd be the last time he did it. He would not do that to somebody who is less fortunate.
I'm telling you, get the fuck out of my house. There's no one in there. There's 3 rooms, man. I don't know who you are. Are you military? Yes. Okay. Can you help me out? Okay. Yes. I understand what
That's a nice neighborhood. Guy looks kind of big himself. I don't have that luxury. I'm a small dude. I'm 6'5", dude. 6'5". I'm short, bro. I ain't got that kind of oomph behind me no more, dude. I'm getting older. I don't want to do it anymore. Fuck that. And then you up in my house breaking into my fucking dude. Just imagine if that was like a poorer neighborhood, or like maybe like a fucking apartment or something, bro, up there breaking into someone's house. And it'd be like a poorer neighborhood. Just imagine how long it would have taken for them cops to show up. Fuck that shit, man.
Now. Yes. Can you step outside? Yes, sir. Thank you. Thank you for asking.
Oh, wait, there's an arrest. Is this the... We're not gonna lie, if you knew for certain something was going on, this could be justified. Just because you think something is going on in a house doesn't mean that
he's not the fucking police. I also said that yesterday as well. Like, who the fuck are you? I was like, dude, who the fuck are you to go to somebody's house and break in because you think something? That has nothing to do with you.
Break into that house, administer vigilante justice. That's a movie. You could get yourself killed. You could escalate the situation in a way that it makes the person killed the hostages. It's not Taken. Yeah, exactly. It's not a movie. You can't.
Oh yeah, what did I say? Yeah, I meant to say 5'6". My bad.
It's unsustainable. He had a cape.
My bad. Yeah, 5'6".
He pretty much did. Yeah, I mean, again, I think you just shoot somebody like this. I do. What a fucking nutball, man. What an absolute fucking nutball.
How's it going, Beastie Boy?
In 1 hour of me watching the credits of that game, I got unbanned. I'm not even kidding you. I was like, wait, what the
He's talking about Crimson Desert.
Fuck did this happen? Like, is this... Are they watching my Steam? It was great. And last year or something, and I had a high score of 193. This was like 3 years ago. It was like 2 or 3 years ago this happened. Seeing myself out about less, and just kind of welcome back. It's like, want to the opportunity to unleash one of your 9/11 jokes? You're due one now? I was told, right? I was told 2 separate things. No would get...
So, I have had my personal experience with being suspended for literally no reason as well.
Me in trouble. Why would I do that? And so everything that I say on my stream, I say with the expectation that I'm not doing something wrong or saying something wrong. So I feel like Twitch owes you the opportunity.
And that's the problem is whenever you're not doing anything wrong and you get a suspension, it fucks with your head. It does. Like whenever I caught that suspension earlier this year, on a Friday, dude, I was so demoralized that on a Monday, I didn't want to stream. I didn't stream. And then I looked at the account and noticed that they had retracted it. Like, it fucks with your head, especially whenever you didn't, like, if you genuinely didn't do anything wrong, which I didn't, Asmon didn't, for the most part, Tectone usually doesn't. It fucks with your head because you're like, I didn't do anything wrong. Why did this happen? Because you're expecting the people that are in charge to do the right thing. And then whenever they do that to you and it fucks with you, you're like, huh.
Jokes, you're due one now?
You know?
Yeah, I probably am, actually. I'll have to come up with one. Honestly, I haven't really done a 9/11 joke.
How's it going, the joiner?
And so, yeah. Does your PTO cover that? I don't know, man. And so, yeah, you saw Eddie talking about kick monetization changes? No, I haven't. I haven't seen anything about that.
Oh, yeah, if y'all new here, sub to the channel, hit like on the stream. It helps out with those views. Yeah, I haven't been saying that enough, actually. Yeah, so W, constant viewers, check out the channel membership. We have channel membership. Check that out as well. So, yeah, stick around. We do this every day, 8 a.m. to 11:30
of them listening to AI videos, right? So it's like, well, you're not a retard because you're a goat herder or you're in Afghanistan. You're a retard because you're watching an AI video and you think it's real, right? And so, like, this was again, total misunderstanding, total misassumption. I obviously did not.
And it doesn't matter. You realize that he didn't have any prior suspensions or any kind of stuff on his account? That stuff that happened a year. What's really shitty about this is that now that he's been suspended and then unbanned, that suspension sticks to your account for a year. So it won't even fall off for a year. Oh. We back? Hello? We back? No idea what that was. Think I got EMP'd, boys. I don't know what the hell that was. What the fuck was that? Bro, that was crazy. Huh. Is it good? We good? We good? Is it working? We... It looks like it's good. That was crazy. Everything like stopped and then like it came back up. I don't know what the hell that was. That was crazy, dude. What the hell? I thought somebody had disconnected my internet again. I was about to go there and chew somebody's ass out. I kid you not. I threw myself off. I was like, hold on, wait a minute. I was about to go down there and chew somebody's ass clean out. Not even kidding, bro. Oh, my damn thing's all messed up now, damn it. Oh, okay. I'll be back. That was crazy.
The problem that I have is that I don't really know what I did wrong. And if I don't know what I did wrong, I also don't know what I cannot do in the future.
And that's the problem that I had whenever I got, whenever I got my suspension on YouTube. Is like, I asked them, I was like, well, how am I supposed to make sure that I don't do it again if you won't even tell me what I did wrong? Like, what did I say? It doesn't help anybody. How can you say you're helping the community if you won't even tell the creators that say something fucked up? You know, like, how can you make sure they don't do it again if they don't even know what they did?
To make that mistake again, right? And that's the problem that I have, is that Like, again, I don't want to get randomly suspended. Like, I'm going to be honest, guys. If they didn't, I thought they were going to reduce the suspension because they, like, the appeal was pending, and, like, the last time I got suspended, the appeal was denied in, like 30 minutes, right? And so, very clearly, like, and I assume that as soon as you hit the approve button, it automatically, like, approves the
and you know, you're probably right. But the issue is that if you're going to have AI take away somebody's livelihood, the least you can do is look it over with a human if it's submitted for an appeal, and you should get an apology if the ban, like the suspension, isn't even accurate. You should get at least a fucking apology.
To stream again, right? I mean, this is just generally how systems work, so that's the reason why I assumed I was going to get unbanned early. But, like, I was going to tell people, like, listen, you know, like, I even talked to somebody at YouTube, and I was like, yeah, I might need help streaming over there pretty soon. And that's something that I'm still considering, too, is that, like, the reason why I didn't just keep streaming on, like, Rumble and Kick during the time that I had off is actually just because I wanted some time off, and I went and I got some dental work done, and I was able to just relax, and I feel better because of it, and I think
How's it going, Charlie?
Improved. I have another follow-up appointment on the 30th. I'm going to have, or I never infractions against it, and it will say that the infractions expire after a year. And it will say that the infractions expire. What to say about that? I do think that Twitch automatically suspending me for an entire week whenever I've had no infractions, because they have, this is a thing, is like on the Twitch dashboard, this is something that, like, viewers might not be able to see.
Dude, pollen sucks.
On the
I hate
Twitch
that
dashboard, it says, like, whenever your account has, like, infractions.
And the issue is that, like, Asman's explaining it, but he's talking about how he shouldn't have gotten an immediate week suspension. It should have only been like 24 hours like Hassan, because he had no prior infractions because it fell off. It's been a year since his last vacation, so it should have fallen off, right? But how is it that he immediately got a week suspension and it didn't have like the 24 hours instead? It just doesn't make any sense.
And it will say that the infractions expire after a year. I had 0 infractions. I had a warning because I showed a dick on my stream once, but other than that, I had 0 infractions. And I went from, because you got to keep in mind, there are 1 day, 3 day, 1 week, 2 week, and month suspensions, right? So I automatically started on third base. I started on third base. Why the fuck did I start on third base? And yeah, it was very, very annoying. Do you have an infraction now because of that? Of course I do, because I broke the TOS according to them, right? And so the timing of the ban is annoying. You should have supported terrorists. You would have gotten a 1-day ban. Well, that's one thing that I find to be very annoying, right? Is that, like, you have people that are, like, unironically supporting terrorism, unironically advocating for violence,
So the issue with Asmongold streaming on Twitch is that he doesn't allow ads on any of his content. So he literally streams with almost 60,000 viewers. He is costing Twitch so much money by not allowing ads on his content. It's hilarious, bro. The amount of money he is costing Twitch is abysmal. Every day he goes live, he with 60,000 viewers.
And, you know, like, you have Hassan that gets banned for a day for saying to kill a senator. I get banned for a week because I say I don't care what people that believe in AI videos think. I mean, there's very clearly a disparity here, and there's obviously something that's wrong. And to be honest with you guys, I probably shouldn't say this. I thought I had gotten banned for something else, rather than just being a big fish in a small pond, which is what to pause to the viewer to last night was. That's why I as soon as and the way, right? And so that's the way I buy it. Yeah.
Let's move on from that.
Best thing that could possibly happen would be is if I get banned for watching this video. That would be the funniest thing that could happen. So I got suspended because I said that I didn't care what illiterate goat herders thought, which was in the context of them listening to AI videos, right?
I'm sorry, but if you're a flat earther, you don't think that we've been to the moon, or you are somebody that believes the AI propaganda that's being pushed out of Iran, I don't particularly care about what your viewpoints are. I don't care. You are so far gone that to waste my time talking to you would be... I would find better value in my lifetime, in my finite lifetime, speaking to a rock. That's genuinely how I feel. I kid you not. I'm sorry,
You're
but...
not a retard because you're a goat herder, and you're a retard because you're watching an AI video and you think it's real, right? Total misunderstanding, total misassumption. I even talked to somebody at YouTube and I was like, yeah, I might need help streaming over there pretty soon. The reason why I didn't just keep streaming on like Rumble and Kick during the time that I had off, actually just because I wanted some time off and I went and I got some dental work done. I decided it's time, you're 35, are you retarded? No, you're not retarded? Okay, then go get it fixed. I never said I was wrong. Never said I never apologized. They reduced the ban, so apparently they agree with me. Like, I don't really know what to say about that. I do think that Twitch automatically suspending me for an entire week. This is a thing, is like on the Twitch dashboard, I had 0 infractions. There are 1 day, 3.
Do you have anything constructive to say? Or are you just somebody that's sad and mad and jealous that another person is a streamer and you're not? Says the dude with a hoodie and a robe. Bro, it's April. Get off the drugs, weirdo. So do you have anything constructive to say, or are you just an online bully that is about to get permabanned? Oh, shit. Like, I don't understand. What makes you think I should listen to you? Why should I ever listen to some schizo that gets into my comments and says dumb shit? Why should I listen to you? What, are you jealous that I get paid to sit here and do this? Is that why you're so angry? Did your mommy not give you your bottle this morning? What's going on? You need a nappy? I mean, if you have a problem with what I'm saying, the least you can do is attack my argument. Like, that's the least you could do. But, like, when you come in and just start insulting somebody based on what they're wearing or how they look, like, you do realize that you're just a jackass, right? You're just a dickhead that nobody's going to listen to, and you're going to get made fun of on the internet, and you're going to be turned into a short later, and I'm going to laugh at you, and everyone on my channel is going to laugh at you. And it's going to be great. You're going to learn this beautiful thing called humility. You know, that thing that you should be learning whenever you go and work your 9 to 5, right? No, nothing. You're just going to roach out. Don't tell me you're just going to roach out now. Oh, it's okay. I don't want to waste my time on you anyway.
Where you will be beholden.
3-day, 1 week, 2 week, and month suspensions, right? So I automatically started on third base. You should have supported terrorists. You would have gotten a 1-day ban. Well, that's one thing that I find to be very annoying. You have people that are like unironically supporting terrorism. I get banned for a week because I say I don't care what people that believe in AI videos think. If ascribing a negative sentiment towards a group of people is something that's bad, why are people not getting banned for constantly disregarding American viewpoints? Or, you know, like different people in Europe. What was this here?
Exactly.
What is this? Can I find
This is
it?
a phenomenally rare Polish W, okay? Like, unimaginably rare. I mean, he's Polish, so obviously he doesn't know how to do math, so that's probably why that happened. Speaking of very stupid, Poland.
Wait a second. Quick note for YouTube. The following clip contains racist language I do not support. Nope. I'm showing it for the purpose of criticism and education. To call it out...
Let's not do this. Let's not do that. Let's just not do it.
Girlfriend of 4 years has recently become obsessed with a male streamer, and I feel really...
So, we're not gonna watch this whole thing. This is currently just being blown up all over the fucking internet like crazy, like a wildfire. It's insane how much this is all over the internet. So this guy apparently is like him. He's like a massive like fuck boy, right? and he was supposedly with somebody, like, in a relationship, and then he got, like, mega famous, and then he started cheating on her with, like, all these other women. And some guy made a video, right, acting like he's the righteous guy, kind of sounds like a basement baby that just wants to, you know, pull whoever down he can. And he is referring to the women that he cheated with as victims and acting like he's some kind of predator. Like, these were all consenting adults. These are all people that, if with a little bit of look into his life, would realize that he is in a relationship. And I don't understand how... I just don't get how this blew up the way it did, honestly. It's just another famous person, like a lot like Tiger Woods, that started cheating around, and you've got some fucking dingus that thinks that because he's cheating around, that he's some kind of predator. And I'm like, thinking to myself, I'm like, how is it that you use such strong language? I'm thinking to myself, I'm like, you do realize that by using this kind of language, you disenfranchise and you numb the word to actual victims of, like, you know, predators like pedos and stuff. It's disgusting.
Uncomfortable about it.
Don't worry, nothing bad is going to happen.
A post made on the subreddit r/relationship advice around the end of 2020. What was particularly shocking here is that barely just a few days after making that initial post, he'd end up breaking up with his girlfriend. Her obsession with that streamer was that irrational.
Damn.
And during that time, she wasn't the only one who might have felt this way. That's because the male streamer in question here was none other than Saikuno, a name and face that had become a core...
I'm sorry, but, like, if you that young, and you look like that, and you cheat, dude, why didn't you just leave her? And you got all that money, and you sitting here fucking around, just leave her. If it's that much of a problem for you to settle down, then why are you with somebody? Seriously.
Memory of the COVID-19 pandemic, more specifically when everyone was locked up in their homes. In the span of less than a year, he would go from having 1,000 average viewers on Twitch to
40,000.
50,000. Even having target smaller content creators, take full advantage of the fact that he was one of the most
like Epstein and Diddy are predators.
Yeah.
Saikuno is not a predator. Like, that's crazy.
To give you an idea, a lot of the conversations that I've seen and that I've heard, because there are some audio ones, he isn't the one leading on. That's the crazy part about the whole thing. I mean, it's definitely oddball in a way, but whenever you have consenting adults, it's not the same thing. Like Diddy beat the shit out of people and, like, R'd them. Like, all of the people in this is somebody that he actively cheated with, like a cheating, not forced, not like underage people. All of these people were of the age, consenting adults, and the fact that you'll see what I'm talking about.
Men in the streaming world, all are making it seem like he had no experience with women and that it just might be romantic. They just might be that special someone who can fix him. What he would somehow forget to tell them, though, is that he had been in a monogamous relationship since 2021. But you don't have to take my word for it, because he admits to everything in a recorded voice call with the victim herself.
Which one?
And you know what's great is that the victim, even after everything, trying to sit there and chew him out and do all this nonsense, he was like, so I guess we're never going to talk again. And then she immediately was like, no, I believe in second chances. She's still trying to get him. It's funny how she sat there and, like, berated him and said how bad of a thing he was doing for about 30 minutes and immediately reverted to, well, I believe in second chances. I'm just very disappointed in you.
He admits to everything.
It's just like I had said earlier, like, why is he's clearly very wanted. Why did he go through the trouble of hurting somebody whenever he could have just broken up with them and moved on and none of this would have happened? Like, the people that are in the streaming atmosphere are clout goblins. That's all they are. That's all they want. They're willing to chase whatever they can to get the next big, like, massive amount of likes. And if that means dating somebody like Saikuno, who has a shitload of money and has, you know, fame like this, they are willing to bring something to light in order to secure that later. And that's exactly what you see with this conversation here.
Recorded voice call with the victim herself.
Victim. With the victim, bro. I never thought I'd see the day where we are calling consenting adults victims of anything that, like...
On top of that, that same victim who goes by the name of Hemimal VT would choose to write a Google Doc that shows the entire timeline, her and Saikuno's DMs together, as well as the DMs of another victim.
I'm boarding now. See you soon. You have the hotel.
The guy was a player. Straight up. He's 35 years old, and he's a fucking player. Hardcore. He is absolutely 100% a player.
Bro, he bought her a hotel. Oh my god. Dude, if you're a girl and a guy's flying you in and you're not staying at his house, you are a side piece. You are. The odds are is he has another girl on the hook, and that's
what I'm saying is, like, these are all adults, man. These aren't teens. These are adults. These are grown-ass men and women. And you're trying to sit there and act like he's some kind of pedo or something. Bro, that's a grown-ass woman. That is a grown-ass fucking adult. That is a 35-year-old man. I think she's like 26, 27. Like, and even still, if it's not breaking the law, it's weird as shit. I'm not gonna lie. But it's not breaking the law. As long as you're not breaking the law, you going with some kind of fucking minor or teen like that, I don't give a fuck. Like, that's my honest opinion. It's grody. But at the same, like, I'm gonna look at you a little weird if you're trying to date like an 18-year-old and you're like a 40, 50-year-old man. I'm gonna look at you a little weird, but I'm gonna be like, there's not really much anybody can do about that. Like, at the end of the day, the girl is making her own decision. It's weird as fucking shit, but
that's what hookers do.
They slept with Saikuno while being totally oblivious to the fact that he has been in a relationship since 2021. This might be one of the most impactful and
do they identify as adults?
History.
That's great.
I want to thank the two victims in question for trusting me with this.
How much is that? That's like 500 euros? 500 euros to the US dollar. This guy's like a multi-millionaire. He made a contract on YouTube for like 5 mil. Like, what? To help with the move. So what, you trying to say that he's like a sugar daddy or some shit, bro? Like, that's nothing.
Heavy topic, and for allowing me to make the first comprehensive video on it.
Yeah, bro. He dabbing her up with the money. Yeah, that's right.
Without further ado, let's get right into this mess. When she went to Summoners Con at 2015,
shortly about all this. What are you talking about? $5 million? Like, he should have gotten they should have given him like 15. Like, I'd say like
a dump, but is instead just a hopeless romantic.
Yeah, it's talking about Saikuno's personality being like, oh, I'm inexperienced. I'm just an innocent person. I'm so inexperienced, right? Bro was playing them like a fucking accordion. Like, if this dude was actually single, it's insane. It's crazy.
Nice, right? That like
he knows what to say, how to say it, to put himself in a position that he's sly, dude. He's a real sly human being.
And keeps donating to this streamer. Should I be worried? And then update, we broke up.
Just that much.
So it's crazy, dude.
On her Twitter profile, some of them being revealing.
Yeah.
Those revealing cosplays would catch Saikuno's attention, and he'd follow her on Valentine's Day of 2026. Later, who uses his stats?
This is just like all the nonsense.
Saikuno Our relationship moved so incredibly fast, it almost felt like a dream. It was like you could make anything I wanted happen. And as someone as
yeah, money does that.
This
is still the same person. This is the same person. Same person. Same person. What I don't really like about this guy, I mean, the video is good. I don't like how he's trying to spin it in this weird narrative of Saikuno's a pedo. He's not. These were all how somebody can just come up with that narrative. You do realize that you don't know somebody until you lived with them. You can date them for years, but you don't know them until you finally move in with them, right? You know why? Here's a good example. You go to their apartment, right? You go there every week. And everything's so nice and tidy. And everything's kept up. And, you know, they're always looking real nice. But the minute that they move in, they live like a fucking slob. And you've got 30 trash bags piled to the fucking ceiling. That's how you know. Like
many other victims to come out about their experiences with this.
You don't know what the dynamic was with this relationship.
And I end this document with a recording of Saikuno in which he admits to everything, especially with how he cheated on his girlfriend with my friend and was intending to do that with me as well. For context, this was shortly after I had messaged.
Your mic's cutting out.
It's not cutting out. It's not cutting out, sweetie.
His girlfriend's probably just in the other room.
He just has to make sure that his girlfriend can't overhear your conversation while he does damage control, okay? It's not cutting out.
It's happened.
It's uncomfortable. Science is actually a lot longer, but
You know what really, really pisses me off? Is that, and I hate this shit. Whenever you sit down to record a video, and you know you're about to record something like this, why the fuck do I hear a spoon clanking in the fucking background because you can't stop shoveling food into your fucking mouth?
I cut some out. Oh, God.
Like,
you dare?
Listening to her talk and hearing that fucking spoon clank makes my spine shiver.
And so he had to put the phone down.
I hate cereal and milk. I hate cereal. I hate the sound of the cereal and milk. I hate the milk. Milk is fucking bad for you. Your body is designed to be lactose intolerant. It's designed for you not to drink milk past a certain fucking age. Stop drinking milk. It's bad for you.
And so the reason.
Stop it.
Like, and he's playing it off as if like he's like embarrassed or sad about it, but he's like, oh, no, honey, I'm not talking to anyone. What do you mean? What do you mean you heard voices? Take your medication.
Your body is genetically designed for you to be lactose intolerant. You know why? Because you're supposed to eat solid food. It's part of the evolution that you stop drinking milk. But the reason why people are, you see all these corporations trying to push that shit off as, well, you need milk. You need all this milk. Bro, milk doesn't even have vitamin D in it. It's put into milk. It's put into the fucking milk. Milk doesn't naturally have vitamin D.
Okay, I'm just asking because you went quiet.
And you can't even, and let me tell you something. If you're lactose intolerant and you're drinking milk, thinking that you're going to get better on anything, you're a dumbass. If you're shitting your brains out, it's because your body hasn't absorbed it, and it's dumping the fucking food right out of your asshole. That's why. Whenever you get diarrhea, there's a reason why you lose weight. It's because you're shitting out all the fucking stuff you're supposed to be absorbing. Your body literally can't process milk. That's why you're lactose intolerant.
Anyway, so
I
was very, very happy.
Mm-hmm.
And at some point it wasn't so happy.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know exactly when, but like we stopped spending time together.
What? Reframing. We stopped spending time together.
We hadn't done it together for years.
Or what? I couldn't hear that part.
Mm-hmm.
I said we hadn't done anything together for like years.
This is such fuckboy behavior.
and I was just very sad and alone. Didn't feel wanted at all.
So
reframing it. So this is something I did when I was a kid. Is that like, so my mom caught me looking at porn, and that's. I think they do.
She doesn't ass promises about, oh, we're gonna go on a date when you come visit here. What? So you could cheat on your girlfriend again?
Yeah.
So you could sleep with me so you could cheat on your girlfriend again?
Yeah, that's. I mean. Duh.
I want you to listen to how much of a moral high ground this person thinks they have. And I want you to hear whenever they actually they fuck it all up. This moral high ground, it's all bullshit. And you're gonna see why.
Yeah, obviously.
Oh, how dare you cheat on your girl? How dare you do all this? How dare you?
What were you intending with that?
To over.
But what?
Like, I thought that was gonna be the end of that.
He's using ambiguity so she can this technique is very good, but it's not very good when the person's pull it in with him to do that. You can't.
My previous relationship.
You were gonna break up with so you could date me, or what?
Well, like I said,
didn't
it'd been a long time where like we hadn't spent time together. Hadn't done anything in years.
Would have 100%. Yeah.
At some point.
He would have survived this meeting for sure.
I couldn't hear you. Or were you just waiting for her to break up with you?
See, I don't know.
It's
So-
just a really weird
I'm just
mix of like
with me. Like, where was I in this whole thing? Like, were you intending to date me after her? Like, were you intending to just...
I mean, I guess for me it felt like it was already.
But that's not what I asked. I'm talking about me.
That's right. How does this involve me?
I mean, yeah, that's.
Just ditch her and then date me. What, were you gonna do the same thing to me? I'm sorry, but like, you're not really selling this whole relationship thing really well. If this is the type of relationship you...
Big Maxing so hard. He is, and the reason why, again, because
he's allowing her to make up her own narrative, so that way he can get the sympathy. That's why. The minute that she starts showing sympathy, she lost. She loses.
by
Like
vague maxing,
he is a very sly. I would go as far as saying slimy, but a pedo he is not. Therefore, the whole predator definition does not meet here. He's slimy for sure. But if you're a grown-ass adult, you should know better.
Sympathy by her creating a narrative. It doesn't work in this. It doesn't work. Can't use this strategy. It doesn't work.
to a bunch of people, and I was not
much
okay with
working
that.
though. I don't think it's working.
And then started lying about Bao. That's when I reached out
The
to Bao.
video's out.
I
It didn't
became
work.
friends with
It's recorded.
Her
It didn't
roommate.
work.
And then you came up in the talk, and that your girlfriend has been venting to Bao this entire time. About how you gaslight her into staying. You make her feel bad anytime that she, like,
Damn, bro, you don't change your clothes at all, do you? You can't even fucking punctuate correctly. It should be period, capital Y-O-U, look like a right scruff, go outside and take a walk, have a shower, and find clothes at the store. Why should I do anything that you tell me to do? I'm going to do what I want. It's my life. If I want to sit here and stink up my entire apartment, I will. I didn't ask you for your opinion. I don't give a fuck about your opinion. Why should I care about anything you say or think? If the first thing you do in somebody's comments is act like this, in what world do you live in where somebody's just going to do what you say? Why should I give a flying fuck about your opinion? You're a dumbass. The first thing you do in my comments is you get in and you say stupid shit and just expect everybody in, like, do you live your life this way? Do you just walk into work and start telling people what to do? went fishing on Got a Shark. Got him? Got what? You're an idiot. I'm gonna do what I want, and you know what I want to do? I want to you know what? Nah, I'm just gonna permaban you. You ain't even worth it. See you, retard. Have fun.
Wanted to
enjoy the
leave
Shadow Realm.
because you cheated on her, and she knew that you cheated on her. She just didn't know who. Because you never told her that it was Elfie, you just told her that you cheated on her in Paris.
Now everybody's laughing at you, dumbass. You know why? Because they know I'm right. Bye-bye.
So yeah, isn't he?
I think. I don't know if you told her, but I knew she knew.
Come on.
Yeah, I did tell
him.
Everything.
Uncomfortable? I would say no, I don't.
Like, you already cheated on her
I would
once,
say I
and
don't
she decided
understand.
to trust you still. She decided to stay with you, despite the fact that you already had cheated on her and admitted to it. And when do you go, dude?
Yeah, that's what I don't get about it. Like, how could you... Like, dude, is your life that shit where all you do is doom scroll, get on people's, like, streams and just say stupid stuff? Is that all you have? There's just nothing going on in your life that's more important? Wow, and I should take advice from somebody that does that? I'm good, man. I'm good.
To fuck Twitter and go find the next girl to flirt with. Like,
yo, W for the 2 jewels.
True, I did on Instagram.
At this point, I'm just disappointed. I'm really disappointed.
Say me too. Say me too. Please say me too.
That's fair.
Oh no.
Because she's been crying to Bao about it. Bao's been sitting there, like, comforting this girl, trying to tell her, hey...
I don't know about you, but if you have... And I know some of y'all have been through this, especially if you've already been through high school and stuff, where you're dating somebody, and instead of them going to you with their problems, they go to their family members. And then their family members are like, oh, well, you should just leave. You should just do this. You should do that. Let me tell you something. To anybody that is dating a girl like this, leave. Because she is not mentally responsible enough yet to make decisions. She is going to people instead of you, which is the first bad mistake. And instead of talking to you like an adult, she is just talking about the bad things to her family members. And then that will inevitably lead to a huge mess of stress and nonsense that you just don't, you should just not deal with that. If you are in a relationship and that person is like even if they're just too irresponsible that you can't expect them to do something as simple as that, unfortunately, there's a good chance that it's not going to work out in the long run. Typically, it doesn't. Now, it's going to have its, like, ups and downs, but whenever you hear that your girlfriend is talking to somebody from somebody else about their problems that they're having with you, that's not going to go anywhere. That is just drama, dilly-dally, dog shit. You're going to waste your life on somebody that does that. Because they don't want to solve the problem. They just want to stir up drama and get the attention. You are never going to please somebody like that. If you are a guy that is, you know, listening and doing things meticulously, right? When it comes to having a relationship. Now, everybody makes mistakes, everybody fucks up. But if you start on that foot, you're asking for disaster. If you start by hearing from somebody else, that your girlfriend, that you're living with, by the way, is crying and confiding with somebody else, like a friend, like, obviously it was just another girl, right? You need to get out of that, because that narrative, especially if you're a big content creator, is going to get kicked up around you. And if you don't have the same amount of friends that know your side of it, that is going to drag you into the abyss. That is going to kill your career. That's what that's going to do. We don't know this young man's, well, this 35-year-old man's relationship with his girlfriend. But that because she had so many people that she was going around and telling, all we know is her side. He didn't do that. He did the player thing, you know? We don't know what their dynamic was. That's the issue. Like, they could have been abusive to each other. They could literally just be living there. Like, he said that they don't talk all that much. Like, we don't know their relationship. We weren't in the house with them. We don't know what their dynamic is like. They may be completely incompatible and he's just waiting on her to get enough money to leave, but they're still together. Who knows? It's interesting to me that he has the time to go all over the world and then play games with these girls. Where is his girl at? Why isn't she there playing it with him? What is she doing during this time? Because, like, there are plenty of recordings of them playing games together. He's buying stuff and sending it to her. Like, how do you play games for hours on end with somebody, like, after the end of every stream, that and not realize that somebody's living with, like, how do you not? This is that thing I was talking about, that rich person mentality of, what's the point of being married to somebody if you don't ever see them? What's the point of being with somebody if you're never going to see them? It's weird. What are you, married just for money? Like, what? Like, they're not married, of course, but, like, why? What is even the point? It's so weird. Like, obviously something was fucked up in that relationship if he was whispering to her over games and whispering to her at the end of every stream that he did every single day. Like, where was she at? I just don't believe that it's just a him thing. I mean, I think that he's definitely a piece of shit for cheating. I'm not even gonna lie. He's a dog shit for cheating, right? But the issue is that there was a lot of mess stirred up around her because she went to people outside of them two and was, I'm going to call it like I see it, attention seeking, instead of trying to fix the relationship between them two. You know? And if that's her responsibility too. If she's like, she feels like something's up and she can't deal with that or whatever, then just leave. Just leave. Like, if it's that big of a deal, then leave. Why waste your life with that person?
Maybe you should leave him. Because this isn't okay. This really isn't okay. You're putting this girl through mental strain.
I'm just gonna ban you. Bye. Have fun.
Every single day. That you continue to be with her.
Uh-huh.
While you're sitting there having fun playing with your friends. Be so honest right now, Thomas.
Thomas. Uncomfortable silence, part 2. Girlfriend probably walked back into the room. Tricky Thomas. Okay, now we see. Okay, this is a smart. Oh yeah, see. Hopefully, get it.
It's family. If it is money that she doesn't have, or if it's a job, or if it's family, or blah 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 blah.
I gave her a lot.
Yeah, and then because you get in that situation.
Part of that wasn't true.
Let her.
I think the feelings faded.
So the say, yep. Now he's. You're gonna hear him. Okay, let's.
Her time.
Okay, well.
I know she lives with you.
You first to her.
Yeah.
I already talked to her. I already did that daily.
Beyond upset with you.
Yeah, she's so upset with him, right?
Beyond
she's
upset
so upset. This isn't his girlfriend.
Like
this is a girl that he was trying to cheat on his girlfriend with.
Beyond upset with you.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
you should be.
That's fine. But that's it. Like,
what's it?
Probably never talking again.
You and me?
Yes.
What? Why?
Is that not why?
This is a crazy play. That is a
And you know what's crazy? Crazier than that. She is supposedly friends with the girl that is with the guy Saikuno, right? In that relationship. She's supposedly friends with her.
Wow. That dude.
Hold on.
That. My God. I'm like, wow.
I'm still upset with you, but you didn't cheat on me.
Mm-hmm.
You can still talk to me and be like
See?
make up for your actions. Don't get me wrong, because I always am there for a second.
There it is. There it is, right there. There it is. Oh, I'm so disappointed. I'm so mad at you. You're a piece of shit. So you don't want me, right? Oh, well, I didn't say that. I didn't say that. There it is. There it is. Here's what I think happened. You had a player that found a group of girls that all claimed that they loved each other and that they're best friends forever like they always fucking do. And he systematically turned them against each other until he found the one girl that had her head screwed on just right, not quite all the way. And then she roached out on him, released all the information so she could have him for herself. That's what happened here. If you want to know what I see, that's what I see. I see a girl that's trying to make a guy that comes across as shy and you know, as inexperienced. She is trying to hold a power thumb over him, roach out on her friends, and keep him for herself. Who should really be ashamed of who here?
Second chances, but I never will forgive you for cheating on her. That's.
Oh yeah, we can date, but I'll never forget you for cheating on her. Okay, great. No one fucking cares. Hello? Like, what? What the fuck? Like, hello?
That's all.
That's where I wanted to go with that. That's why I skipped all that other bullshit. Just from those snippets throughout this hour-long pile of bullshit, I was able to put together more in 5 seconds than this guy that's made this video tried to do in 30 minutes. In an hour. This video is an hour long. This video itself is an hour long. And this man is trying to spin this entire narrative as if he's a pedo, and he's not. He's a player. That's what he is. Anyone who's played the game knows the game, okay? I just don't agree with the fact that he was still dating. He was with somebody that was living with him. If you have a problem with somebody that bad to where you're doing all this shit and you're getting away with it, like, that's another thing. He got away with it. The only reason why they found out is because of the girls that he was dating or trying to, like, be with, right? If you don't give a fuck that much to where you got somebody up in your house doing it, she said that he did this every single day after stream for hours. How do you not fucking know your partner is in your house speaking to somebody else and sending, like, how do you not know this? What the fuck? Like, something obviously was twisted with that relationship. And you got some outside sources trying to turn this dude into some kind of pedo. Look, I get he's a piece of shit for cheating. I don't agree with that at all. But trying to twist this narrative to make it something it's not is disgusting. And you pull shame to people who were victims to pedos by calling this dude a predator. It's disgusting. It is. These are all consenting adults. He's a 35-year-old man that is playing a game and winning at it too. And I get that you had to throw a wrench in his game, sure. But be honest about it. Don't sit here and make a video name, be like, oh, the Predator called or whatever, Thomas the Predator Engine. Dude, get the fuck out of here. See, look, like, He's not a predator. He's a player. You just mad because you can't get it. Like, let's be honest here. The dude's not a predator. Predator is a title reserved for pedos. Like, when you see Predator, that's the first thing you think of. Other than, like, maybe the movie, but... Okay. And then, like, after all of that, you see the one girl that brought it all to light. And then here hold on, wait. Man, damn, I shouldn't have closed that, huh? Hold on. Because, like, he's talking about, like, there are other victims that need to come forward that have been, oh, wait a minute. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, wait a minute, boys. Let's fucking go. Wait a minute. Hold on. Let's go.
You know, like Samantha, and then
on her. That's
very clear choice, and unfortunately, Saikuno decided to be the worst person possible. I wish all the victims in this travesty,
you can do worse,
the
but yeah.
absolute.
This is what makes me think this dude's just jelly that he's able to pull it in.
It's gonna get clipped up.
Bro,
in context, clip.
Bro's a game hater.
go.
Yeah, call the last thing Mal would Saikuno would be, "I'm beyond disappointed in you." So look, according to Mal, there are
he probably just immediately blocked her, like
other victims.
By the way, after all of this went down, he was photographed on a date with somebody else the next day. So he didn't even, this dude didn't even hurt the game.
Completely up to them on whether they want to come out
And
with
this
their
was
side of the
10
story.
days.
Countless other victims. It is disappointed in you. So look, according to Mal, there are countless other victims. It is
Other victims, bro. Other victims? What are you, a fucking schizo? Other dude, they consented. What are you talking about? Like, what is this talk, bro? This is the language that you'd expect from a place like Fox or MSNBC or CNN. Like, what are you on about?
to them on whether they want to come out
And
with
this
their
was
side of the
10
story
days ago.
or not. For now, though, we can confirm at least 2 different people that were completely misled by him as he cheated on his girlfriend so comfortably. In those 2 instances, we can see him also using...
You know who the victim should be? His girlfriend. How do you not know this dude is with somebody? He's famous. Like,
the same playbook, the same tactics.
I don't get
sending
that.
them money, making them feel special, following their personal Instagram, wanting to meet ASAP. To
And you
hook
know
up.
what's crazy? Is there are girls out there that would have done this even if they knew that he was a cheater, even if he was with somebody and they knew he was cheating. You know why? Because he's got money and he's got looks. And he's got the charisma for it. That's why. That's something that the guy that made this video will never understand. Not Asmongold. The guy that made the original video will never understand. Like, Asmongold has a shitload of money. But he'll never catch a girl like that because he doesn't have the finesse, the charisma, and the looks. He can just by throwing his money around. But 9 times out of 10, it won't work.
Everything. And I think one thing that personally struck me was how only 30 minutes after his girlfriend found out about his cheating and probably confronted him, he chose to run upstairs and prioritize Mal, someone he met 2 months ago.
Yeah, you know why? Because he was trying to make sure that she didn't release all that information. That's why.
All while his girlfriend
social media damage control to prevent that she's not going to say anything negative about him.
Yeah, exactly.
And so she doesn't talk to more
And she isn't going to either. Well, unless she puts her foot in her mouth again. Because of her. I love how everyone glued to him being a cheater and didn't glue to the fact that that girl did what she is doing because she wants him for herself. Like, she doesn't care about the victim. She doesn't care about the guy that made this video. By her saying that she believes in forgiving and you know, everyone gets a second chance, but I'll never forgive you for what you did, you cheating on her, but you can still talk to me. That said everything I needed to know about that person in like 5 seconds. Straight up. It's so obvious. It's so blatantly fucking obvious. And then you got this goofball that made this video, and it's a good video. Like, let me be completely frank here. It's a damn good video. It's way too long. But you got this goofball that made the video that has no idea how to be a player, trying to act like, oh, well, you know, this awful thing that happened, bro. Just because you do this, you ain't gonna catch none. I'm sorry to tell you, but that's not how it works, boss. You can try this all you want, you still ain't gonna catch none. You know why? Because you used a form of misleading language to push a narrative that didn't exist, that's why. It was clickbaity.
The right-wing podcasters Tucker Carlson, Megyn Kelly, Candace Owens, and Alex Jones for criticizing him.
Little bit of everything. That was a streamer that got mega famous and then cheated on his girlfriend with a bunch of people. And then the guy that made that video twisted it to make it seem like he was a pedo, but they were all consenting adults, and they're referring to the people that he cheated with as victims. Bro, get up out of here. That's so crazy.
Jesus Christ, Donald. Holy fuck. Okay, let me read it. I know why Tucker Carlson, Megyn Kelly, Candace Owens, and Alex Jones have all been fighting me for years, especially by the fact that they think that it's wonderful for Iran, the #1 state sponsor of terror, to have a nuclear weapon, because they all have one thing in common: low IQs. They're stupid people. They know it, their family knows it, and everyone else knows it too. Look at their past. Look at their record. They don't have what it takes, and they never did. They've all been thrown off television, lost their shows, and aren't even invited on TV because nobody cares about them. They're nut jobs, troublemakers, and will say anything necessary for some free and cheap publicity. Now they think to get some clicks because they have the third-rate podcasts, but nobody is talking about them, and their views are the opposite of MAGA. Or, I wouldn't have won the presidential election in a landslide. MAGA agrees with me and just gave CNN a 100% approval rating of Trump.
Damn.
Keep this in mind. Kim Jong-un of North Korea only had a 99.8 approval rating.
Damn.
He is really that guy. He's that guy.
That's insane.
The level that we're on now. 99.8, yeah. The guy's dead now, by the way. It's back to 100%. So anyway, I wouldn't have won presidential election of not the hand-flailing fools like Tucker Carlson, who couldn't even finish college. He was a broken man when he got fired.
I mean, Alex Jones does spit some truth here and there. But I mean, if he could only learn how to get his blood pressure under control, man. Holy shit,
Fox,
that dude
and
rages.
He's never been the same. Perhaps he should see. Let me make it larger so you guys can read it. Where is it here?
Yeah.
Perhaps he could see a good psychiatrist or Megan.
I love watching his energy, but it's not for everybody. 100%.
Nastily asked me about the now famous only Rosie O'Donnell. That's true. She was the one that asked him that. Or crazy Candace Owens, who accuses the highly respected First Lady of France of being
my God, yeah. She said that the First Lady of France was a dude.
Man, when she is not, and will hopefully win lots of money in the ongoing lawsuit. Actually, to me, the First Lady of France is far more beautiful woman than Candace. In fact...
That's how you know Candace is crazy, because she's hot. Anytime you see a hot girl that's got, like, crystals or shit on her neck, that is a schizo. That is an absolute batshit crazy individual.
It's not even close.
I think Candace Owens is so hot. But she is so fucking crazy. She is crazy. She's sitting there talking about Charlie Kirk came to her in a dream and said that Islam did it. I'm just like, dude, I can't watch this. Damn.
Nobody does it better, man.
Bro, whenever I heard her say that someone visited her in a dream, I was like, yep, I'm out. I'm done. I can't do it. Sorry. I don't care. I can't do it.
Nobody does it better. This is the president. Or bankrupt Alex Jones, who says some of the dumbest things and lost his entire fortune, as he should have, for his horrendous attack on the families of the Sandy Hook shooting victims, ridiculously claiming that it was a hoax. These so-called pundits are losers, and they always will be. The now fake news CNN, the failing New York Times, and other radical left, quote, news organizations are hailing them, giving them positive press for the first time in their lives.
And you got to be careful with somebody. Like, some of them have good heads on their shoulders, right? Some of them do. But the percentage is low. And you got to be careful with them girls, because they'll actually ruin your fucking life. They will. They'll ruin you. Like, if you got a good job, you making good money, they gonna make you quit that job because you're gonna be tearing your hair out. You're gonna be doing everything you can to please that. They literally ruin your entire fucking life.
Not MAGA. They're losers. Just trying to latch on to MAGA. As president, I could get them on my
right?
side.
Isn't that the same thing that happened with Alex Jones and the Pizzagate thing? Wasn't that Alex Jones that talked about the Pizzagate?
Anytime I want to. But when they call,
low key, we just find out in like 5 years or 10 years or 20 years that come to find out it was true.
Return their calls because I'm too busy on world and country affairs. And after a few times, they go nasty, just like Majority Trader Brown. But I no longer care about that stuff. I only care about doing right for our country. Wow. MAGA is about winning and strength in not allowing Iran to have nuclear weapons. MAGA is about making America great again. And these people have no idea how to do that. But I do! Because the United States is now the hottest country anywhere in the world. President Donald J. Trump. I want to let everybody know you are locked in.
His reign has only just begun, boys. We still got damn near two and a half years left with Trumpy.
To 3 more. It's not even halfway over.
Yeah.
It's not even halfway over, guys.
That's the best part.
3 more years of this. And that's if he doesn't run a third term.
I'm not gonna lie. I would probably vote for him. I know that obviously he wouldn't be able to actually get it, but I would do it just for the fucking laughs. Just for the laughs, I would do it.
That's if he is gracious enough to not run for a third term, which we don't know if that's going to happen or not.
He said he wasn't going to. He's just trolling. Anybody that's freaking the fuck out, having a schizo moment, he's trolling. Calm down.
It's uncertain as to whether it will entirely, but he.
I mean, you're going to get even with some people.
Too.
You know what's really crazy about Trump? He really hasn't changed much. He's got the same damn do that he's had since even when he was younger.
But one of the things is that I had to take...
Shuttle?
No, this was a different company. It doesn't matter which company. And it was a great thing for me. But one of the things is I had clear...
You settling more scores. See, I was hoping that's what was going to happen. It just hasn't really locked in. Don't you think this intervention from the U.S., now that they're blocking Bar, who is also known as...
Oh, this was a beautiful thing. So you guys remember... Do you guys remember how I kept talking about the planes of money that Obama sent to the terrorist regimes, and then they were forced to kiss the terrorists on the head to get freed, the soldiers, right? This will make your blood boil. Listen to this shit.
So it seems. What is this here? Masuma Ekbar, who is also known as Screaming Mary, was a spokeswoman for the Islamic terrorists who stormed the U.S. Embassy in Tehran and held 52 Americans hostage for 444 days, subjecting them to beating, starvation, and mock executions. In 2014, the Obama administration granted visas to her son and his family to enter the United States.
He let those schizos into this country. They tortured and beat American soldiers, and we're the crazy ones. This is Marco Rubio, by the way. Marco Rubio posted this.
In June 2016, the Obama administration gave them lawful permanent residence via the Diversity Immigrant Visa Program. This week,
Marco Rubio for the next president, hands down. Every day, I want to see one of these. This week, meaning Marco Rubio, terminated their lawful permanent resident status, and today, Sydney Asa Hasmi, Mary Tabali, and their son are now in the custody of U.S. Immigration and Customs Enforcement, pending their removal from our country. W. Marco Rubio.
He really is that guy. God, bro, yes. This week, I terminated their lawful permanent resident status today. Saeed, Asiya, Nashmi, whatever the fuck their name is, and their son are now in the custody of U.S. Immigration.
Get them the fuck out of this country. Get them out of my country. Get them out.
And Customs Enforcement, pending their removal from our country. Her family should have never been allowed to benefit.
No shit.
From the extraordinary privilege of living in our country. America can never become the home for anti-American terrorists or their family, and under the Trump administration, it never... Dude.
Paste. I need that shit injected into my veins. That's American hardcore, bro.
Like, we gotta have one of these every day.
Yes, sir.
This is what I want to see. Like, it's not enough to not let them in. We gotta kick them out.
Exactly.
We gotta go in and remove them and send them back to whatever shithole. Bro, like, they're coming from... if they're going to Iran, you like Iran so much, go back.
Airdrop them in.
Time to go back.
Time to go back. That's right.
You go in here, you have people that are literal terrorists that are living in the country. Their family living in the country. Get the fuck out of here.
Exactly.
This is outrageous.
They captured American soldiers, tortured them, beat them, and did mock executions. And you give them amnesty in America? What do you think? What the fuck do you think they're gonna do while they're here? Hey, like, what the? Like, come on.
And their family, yeah. Kick them all out. Get them all out. Get them all. I don't want to deal with any of that shit. Divert it. What, bro, by the way, delete this. Just delete it. Just literally take it, and everybody who is getting paid, just stop paying them.
Yep.
That's it. That's all you do. You literally just stop paying them. You tell them, you can come to work tomorrow, but you can't do anything, and we're not going to process payments for you anymore. That's it. Problem solved.
Exactly.
No, I'm very happy. Fix the glitch. Yep, fix the glitch. Same thing happened. Same thing should go to Ilhan Omar and her family. If Marco Rubio, if they... I am not satisfied in the level of aggression and force that they're using to get rid of a lot of these people.
Yeah, you shouldn't even be able to be in our politics if you're an immigrant like that. You got to be like a third or fourth generation immigrant. You shouldn't move from a foreign country into this country and immediately be able to run into politics. That is a recipe for disaster in this country.
I think that right now they're in like first gear. Now, they're moving, which is better than being parked. But we need to go into third and fourth gear here. We do. We need to shift into a higher degree. And obviously, exactly. And what we need to be thinking about...
The fact that we didn't have precautions in place to keep that from happening blows my fucking mind. It does.
...is denaturalizing citizens. We need to be thinking about removing lawful permanent residents.
Absolutely.
We need to be thinking about, like, scaling down the H-1B program by, like, 95%. That's what we need to be thinking
Absolutely.
about. That's what needs to happen. And I don't understand what's going on here. Denaturalize and deploy Ilhan Omar? I would do that. Absolutely, I'd do it instantly.
Well, there's talk that she apparently used false stuff to get into America anyway. And she shouldn't even be here if that's the case. Hell no, dude. Get these people up out of the country. Hey, what are they doing here? Oh, what's this?
And so more on this with retired General Jack Keane, Fox News senior strategic analyst. So we're 4 minutes into this new strategy. Tell us your thoughts on the ability to get this to a better conclusion after the talks broke down.
Yeah, well, first of all, I think the timing is exquisite here in terms of what's actually taken place. I mean, clearly, Iran had the momentum and the upper hand when they shut down the Straits of Hormuz, and then the administration
Damn, bro, look at all that. Holy shit.
went to a ceasefire, and Iran got what they wanted. They wanted the war to stop. So
Yeah, so usually they would go through this opening here, but this area here is all covered in mines now. So they have to go like around this island and go through this way.
into negotiations, and clearly the president gave his negotiators clear instructions here, and he wanted everything, and he didn't get everything. The Iranians kind of surprised me a little bit. I think they actually miscalculated somewhat, because I think they overplayed their hand in the sense of what the Straits of Hormuz and taking control of it meant. We all understand the significance it means in the region and its impact on the world economy. Got that. But I think they believed it had more impact on the president and his team than that. And they expected us to fold and make some concessions because they believed they had us in the right place based on the fact that they were now in control of the Straits of Hormuz. And that wasn't the case at all. You know, my confidence is always in the president. He's the #1 backstop here. And he's not going to make a bad deal. And that's the reality of it. In terms of what's in front of us now, this is the right thing to do. We now have taken a momentum away from Iran. That is clear. We're in the hour of execution.
I'm just not doing it, dude. I'm not doing it.
Ships are coming on a channel that CENTCOM is demanding them to talk to on, and they will control.
Go find someone else to watch.
Transit on that channel and tell them where to go and what to do. Anybody that tests it will see Marines board.
It's the same shit, man. It's the same people that come in here and they say stupid shit about how I look. Or they talk about the I used to technically just shut up, go away, just go away.
No ships.
You're fly.
If Iran wants to test these things, that's what they're going to get. Likely they'll have to calculate that. Do they really want the humiliation of that taking place with the Marines on
it's just so annoying.
international television boarding one of their ships that are carrying?
It would be nice if they actually had good arguments too, but I haven't pulled up a single person that didn't have their head up their ass sniffing their own farts. Like, that's the sad part about, like, some of these people are just so brain dead. It's just not even worth the time during the stream to like, converse with them.
Well, it
They're
may
just
not be
so
their flagship,
stupid.
but it's carrying their oil. Or Iran is also threatening to take out some of the other ports facilities, certainly, or take out the oil production capabilities in the Gulf states or the natural gas production capability in Qatar, or they could just stalemate and sweat this out a little bit with the United States, believing that the United States...
This might be a good one. This might be a good one. Trump keeps losing. What did Trump lose? You're broken. If there is a chat, you are watching a guy react to a guy react to it. Then why are you here? Why do you keep showing up, dude? If you don't like the content, why show up? Why be here? Just go somewhere else, dumbass. Do something else with your life. I don't know, go get a fucking job. I get paid to sit here and do this. You don't. Go and get a job.
Because after
Jesus
all,
fucking Christ.
oil isn't flowing
Oh, well,
to the degree...
how could you sit here and react to a react? Because I'm getting paid, retard. That's why. I'm getting paid, dipshit. If you use just one of your brain cells, you'd come to that conclusion.
It should flow.
Jesus,
but remember,
man, get out of here.
The escape valve here is what we have in place is the United States is going to permit the transit of oil for countries that are non-Iranian ports. It remains to be seen whether those ships will...
You know why? Because I'm going to do what I want to do. That's why. If you've got a problem with it, it sounds like it's your fucking problem, dumbass. Go find someone else.
Because they believe Iran can intervene in it. So
what you need to do is carry the Y over and do the X axis. And what you need to do is take a shower because I need to control your life. I can't control anything, guys. I gotta control something. Ah! Go away. Go away. It's not working in your real life. It's not working in your everyday life. It's not going to work here, I promise you.
the second piece of this, and we haven't discussed it much, is we have the blockade. That's piece one. But we certainly believe that we will have to...
That's probably the most constructive thing I could say to you without calling you a jackass.
certain the straits are open and clear. And that will take another operation by Central Command. They have obviously begun that operation by sending up, as you pointed out, a couple of destroyers, and we've got some underground drones looking for these mines that aren't tracked by the Iranians. So we got some mine sweeping to do, we got some clearance to do, and then also we have to secure the transit of all those other ships. And remember, for our audience to understand, this is an implication of the defense budget. When Reagan came after the Iranians in '88 because they were interfering with the transit of oil through the region, he had twice the number of ships that we have in the United States Navy now. We're under 300, and he was closer to 600. We had a different Navy, and all the atrophy of Obama budgets and the 9/11 wars have brought us to this place, and the importance of the Trump defense budget in not just building up the Navy. The Army is the smallest it's been since prior to World War II. The Air Force is down 40-year low. That is going to be imperative. But this is a graphic illustration of why you need a larger Navy.
Remember the two objectives here, right? Strait of Hormuz
right?
and the nuclear...
Bro over there like screaming at their keyboard, just screaming so hard that it's like rattling the fucking keys out of the bindings, dude.
Program. Those seem to be A and B.
I'm just sitting here laughing at their stupidity because it's funny as fuck.
I'm curious to know, General, what card does Iran play? Because if they fire one shot, we're going back to war before the sun goes down here in New York.
The Air Force is down 40-year low. That different Navy, and to this place, building up the Navy, the Army is the smallest it's been since prior to World War II. The Air Force is down 40-year low. That is going to be imperative. But this is a graphic illustration of why you need a...
Oh, so they put up a naval blockade. Ooh, that's clever. So you mean to tell me that America has put up a naval blockade to protect these ships, and that is a good chance that within the next 48 hours the strait's going to be open? And to boot, if they fire one missile at an American ship, we're back at war? Damn. It looks like America might be going back on track, boys.
Larger Navy.
Remember the two objectives here, right? Strait of Hormuz and the nuclear program. Those seem to be A and B in terms of priorities. I'm curious to know, General, what card does Iran play? Because if they fire one shot, we're going back to war before the sun goes down.
That's right. No
here in New
peace
York.
with terrorists, boys. No peace with terrorists.
Yeah, they certainly understand that. I'm confident. I think likely in front of us, I think our tactic would be let the ceasefire play out to its duration, event the Iranians want to come back and talk some more, and they may very well.
That's right.
I mean, they know now how stiff the Americans are in their position, and they may be willing to make some concessions they weren't made before. And as I've said time and time again here, Bill, even when they make those kind of concessions,
don't touch our ships.
You got to be completely skeptical about it, because their likelihood is just to delay the ceasefire, because that's in their interest and certainly not in ours. Yes, the Iranians know we'll go back to combat operations.
Hey man, they're just mad because our sticks are bigger, that's all. I'm sorry, but every war is won by the guy with the biggest stick. I mean, and whenever you got like the biggest of the biggest stick that does the biggest of the biggest damage, I mean, you know, it's time to big stick people. You know what I'm saying?
Believe me, I think
what are we
once
doing?
the ceasefire
Why are we trying to
ends,
make deals with terrorists, man? Why are we doing this?
I think we need to go back to combat operations anyway.
Yo, W. Everybody's saying it, Trump. We waiting on you. Come on, move your big tangerine warlord ass back into fucking gear. Let's go.
I mean, Cooper running Central Command and
That's right, Ooga Booga,
Zamir
bitch.
running the IDF. They both had close to 2 weeks left of targets to take down. That tells us there's still something out there, and I think we should go out and finish it. If there's very critical targets, and we want to do something limited, then that's absolutely essential. But I think those commanders should drive, and certainly, and they're going to do that. They're going to tell Prime Minister Netanyahu and also President Trump, here's what we have left, here's what the tasks are ahead of us, and those decisions will be made accordingly.
So doesn't that mean that the naval blockade is there, right? Let's say they start trying to drop more mines into the water. Does that mean that if the American naval ship blows up their mine-laying boats, that Iran can turn around and say that we broke the peace? Because I feel like that's going to be what happens. And I'm going to say it now so that way I can clip it out and return to this moment before it happens and say, that sounds oddly familiar. I sense a little hint of deja vu.
General Keane, thank you. As we get underway with this blockade, just about 10 minutes in, and great to have your input this morning. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Be sure to like and subscribe for all the Fox News latest on YouTube, and catch full shows streaming now on Fox One.
All right, DHS posting the mugshot of the son of a high-ranking Iranian official known as Screaming Mary. She worked as the spokeswoman for the terrorist.
Yo, we just saw Marco Rubio say that he was going to get these idiots out of the country.
1979 U.S. embassy takeover, which included more than 50 Americans held hostage for 444 days. Secretary of State Marco Rubio writing on X, quote, "This week I terminated their."
That's a year. That's a year and almost like a quarter of another year. Well, that's actually more than a quarter of another year. They held those people there, tortured them, beat them, and did mock executions. Bro, why the fuck were these people allowed in our country?
Lawful permanent resident status. And today, Saeed Asha Hashemi and Mariam Tamesabi and their son are now in custody of U.S. Immigration and Customs Enforcement, pending their removal from our country. Her family should never have been allowed to benefit from the extraordinary privilege of living in our country. Former DHS Deputy Assistant Secretary Jonathan Fahey joins me now. Jonathan, this follows news that the niece and grandniece of Qasem Soleimani were living here. The daughter of Ali Rajani, who is the de facto ruler of Iran, was living here and working as a professor. These two individuals were professors as well. And separately, there's an Iranian activist who spoke to the New York Post and said that she has been collecting evidence about these people living in the United States, benefiting from the U.S., and providing that information to the feds. And she says that there are there are thousands more Iranians with ties to the terrorist regime living in the U.S. And she goes on to say these people can be sleeper cells, and at the right time, they may get activated. They are really rooted in America.
And remember, they're trying to defund the Department of Homeland Security. I want you to remember this. Ilhan Omar said defund the DHS, the Department of Homeland Security.
And that is why what the Department of Homeland Security or immigration is doing to deport these people is so valid. I mean, she lays it out there, but I'll ask you this question. How big of a threat are these people that we're just learning about now, living in the United States with deep...
Learning about now? Man, Fox is behind. That's crazy.
...ties to the Iranian regime. How big of a threat is this to all of us?
I think this should be taken very seriously, and it could be a very big threat, and we just don't even know. And that's the interesting thing about it, is how many other people that might not be sort of as well known or as easily identifiable in terms of being connected to the regime be in this country. And I think Secretary Rubio's point was such a great point in that it's an extraordinary benefit to be here. And
it's not a benefit, it's a fucking privilege. It's a privilege. Just because you're born in a foreign shithole doesn't mean that you can just go to America. That's not how it works. It's a privilege, like driving. The minute you stop treating that as a privilege is the moment we need to start denaturalizing and deporting. Period. That's how it works. You want to come to America and you want to protest with your foreign flag on our soil, that is the moment they need to catch you, denaturalize you, and send you the fuck back. If you liked it so much over there, you gotta wave your little flag in our country, then you can go back to where the fuck you came from.
why did we let people like this in here to begin with? Where was the vetting on that end? But yeah, on the national security end, what he's doing is exactly right. Hopefully it deters others. But there is a concern, and it sort of brings us back to we need DHS open because we need to prevent something bad from happening rather than react to it if something bad does happen.
That's so true. And not just by executive order of the president to pay these important workers, but actually have the department fully open. There's another Iranian activist, Jonathan, who said they are here to influence policy, talking about these Iranians. They are here to steal technology, and that's a national security threat. We are incredibly happy to see the U.S. is finally deporting.
It's not that we can't handle them. It's that if they're willing to defund the Department of Homeland Security, how long do you think before they try to start breaking down on how long do you think they're going to allow you to keep your guns? They're already doing it to Canada. They're already trying to take away Canada's guns. They mobilized the police to go and get them too. It's a matter of giving them an inch and them taking the whole goddamn mile. There has to be drastic, overwhelming pushback on them trying to defund the Department of Homeland Security.
These regime thugs and sending them back to the very hell that they built for Iranian citizens. I mean, you asked the question, and I'll pose it to you again. Why were these people allowed to come to the United States in the first place?
This just really shows that, you know, I don't know the specifics of each one of these people, but where was our vetting and how are we vetting people that are loyal to the country? Because these are lawful permanent residents, meaning they're on track to get citizenship in the United States. And if you're going to do that, you should be loyal to the United States, not loyal to the Iranian regime or anywhere else. But yeah, it does show really a difference between the Trump policy and the prior policies of other administrations where the Trump policy is putting America first, and if you aren't loyal or if we don't know, you shouldn't come in. And that's the really scary thing about what's been going on the prior 4 years under the Biden administration, because so much of the people that are here, we just don't know, and that's the worst or the scariest part of it all.
Yeah, no, it certainly is. And, you know, it only makes common sense to take a closer look at this, especially given what's going on right now in the Middle East. So how difficult will it be? Are we being proactive about this in terms of looking at who's been given a green card, doing a real deep investigation into the Iranian Americans, or the Iranians rather, who are here in America right now, and figuring out if they have regime ties, and also people in other adversarial countries who are here?
It does seem like we're being proactive just because of these recent actions by Marco Rubio. And my guess is, or my supposition is, there are other people that aren't as high profile that the same thing may in fact be happening. But hopefully we are proactive on not just the Iranian regime, like you said, but other regimes that may be harmful to us. People need to go. And the most important part is, let's stop people coming in that might harm us, because it's a lot harder to kick someone out than to say you can't come in. And I think that's one of the best things this administration's been doing.
Yeah, so far 3 families with ties to high-ranking Iranian officials, and in 2 of those families there were people working as college professors, which is another through line that should not be ignored.
That's crazy.
Former DHS Deputy Assistant Secretary Jonathan Fahey, we thank you so much for your time.
That's insane, bro. Like, what the fuck? That is crazy. Okay, one more, and then we gotta watch a police video. Let's see. Strategy exposed 25th Amendment. What the hell is this? That's 17 minutes. I don't want to watch that. Wait, where did that go? No, where'd it go? There it is. What is this?
While President Trump giving an update on the ceasefire with Iran over peace talks over the weekend fell through.
I would say...
Why ain't we bombing them yet? What are we doing? Trump, what the hell are we doing, bro?
Holding well. Their military is destroyed. Their whole Navy is underwater. You know that. 158 ships are gone. Their Navy's gone. Most of their mine droppers are gone. We have a lot of people, as you know, at 10 o'clock tomorrow, we have a blockade going into effect.
Well, they do have a lot of the mine droppers left. In just a few hours, U.S. Central Command forces are set to begin enforcing a naval blockade targeting shipping to and from the Iranian ports through the Strait of Hormuz. Now is who's in control of the strait. Here to break it down for me.
That is the 3rd day in a row that person has done that. I don't know what happened to his messages yesterday, but he did the same thing yesterday, too.
Vice Admiral Robert Horwood, who spent most of his youth in Tehran, in Iran, I should say. Admiral, now we're going to...
I figured some of y'all saw that shit, too. Like, I like the support, but I don't know what it's the same messages over and over and over again.
Decide who comes in and out.
It's weird.
That means if China, Pakistan, Turkey, or anybody has a ship to go in to fill up or drop off, the answer is no?
Exactly right. And indicative of the options the president still has on his hand. And I got to tell you, Brian, everyone in the region is cheering how the vice president handled this negotiations, where he gave them a shot. They didn't capitulate. We're done. So all these states, UAE, Qatar, Saudi, Kuwait, they have an existential threat from Iran. And all the components of our demand indicate that. Developing a nuclear...
I love how that's insane. And you know what's really sad is I believe you. I do. And that's what I was talking about whenever it came to that Nick Shirley video with that mall, the strip mall that they had where he got chased out of with all that like Muslim stuff that was in it, right? These people are systematically like taking over our country. They are. It's a huge fucking problem.
Weapon, closing
it's
the
crazy.
Straits of Hormuz, missile programs, funding their surrogates, all those represent existential threats to them. So they don't want us to go through any negotiations unless all those conditions are met. And if not, they just reconstitute, and this presents that threat to them for a longer period of time. So the president has this unique opportunity. His strategy is sound, and I think it's going to be extremely successful. The last and only component not in the negotiations is the IRGC itself. And don't forget, this is the Islamic Revolution, and they are the Islamic Revolution Guard Corps. I think they are the decision makers, the real power in
Have y'all noticed? Have y'all noticed some cool stuff? So I have been getting less and less viewers in the stream ever since the bombing stopped. How much y'all want to make a bet all the crazies are going to come back out the second the bombing picks back up? I want y'all to pay attention to the chat that we've been having for the past couple days now. How much do y'all want to make a bet that when the bombing picks back up, we're going to have even more crazy people back into the comment? Like, it was every fucking day. Like, these people were crazy. Oh, you're wrong about these lies, propaganda. You want to pay attention to that. You want to pay attention to that because it's like I said, propaganda pushing bots. They are trying to disenfranchise everybody. Everybody. And you noticed how when the bombs stopped dropping, that's interesting, isn't it? That's interesting.
On the real element suppressing its people. And at the end of the day, if you remove all these programs they've built to maintain power, then they become at risk. And so they're both closely tied to each other. And if they won't negotiate, we take them off the table, step by step.
Which is so important is people and academics are speaking out over the weekend and others.
They do. That's why I'm saying it's interesting. Like, they have multiple accounts, and anytime you ban them and they show back up, right? Isn't it interesting that the bombs stopped dropping and you didn't see a hide in their hair of them? If the bombs start dropping again, I want y'all to know that we talked about this prior. So that way you can see how these people are rigging the systems against you and us as Americans and as Canadians, as anybody that has a Western culture. They are using our own cultures against us.
Saying, well, it's not, the UAE and Saudi Arabia reconsidering their relationship with us and our bases. That's just not true. And we get more and more reports that NBS specifically says, Mr. President, finish the job. I will back you up financially. Finish the job. The Wall Street Journal reported last night that President Trump and his advisor are looking into some type of limited military strikes in Iran in addition to the blockade. Would you do that? And do you think that's accurate during the ceasefire? Or do you want them to be the ones to break the ceasefire?
Well,
who gives a fuck if they have anything that looks like if you faces somebody that has a gun and they got it in their hand out of the holster and they got the finger on the trigger by their side, you gonna wait for them to shoot you? You gonna shoot them first? He looking at you, you looking at him, and you got a gun in your hand and it's by your side. What do you think's gonna happen here? Like, come on.
Ryan, we have yet to really use all our options. And one of those options is specifically targeting the IRGC as the Israelis have done. So if we marry up, tie our capacity, our intelligence to go after the IRGC specifically, yes, I think that's a successful component of the strategy and would pay dividends. And we've done that before in other countries. There's a lot of tools you can do to accomplish that objective.
I like this man's way of thinking. Let's do that. I love that idea. Let's do it. Absolutely.
That's what really leads to an enduring peace and stability in the region. A government in place who renounces the Islamic Revolution.
Yo, W. Ryan. Yeah, if you're new here, sub to the channel.
Vows to dissolve.
Check out the channel membership. Just show up, pop in every day, leave a like on the stream. Every little bit helps, guys. Every little bit helps. W constant viewers, W people that pop in every now and then and say, what's up? Yo, y'all are all awesome, by the way. Y'all are so cool. W viewers, man. We got to weed out the haters and the propaganda pushers, and we got to get down to the nitty gritty every day.
Of all those programs that supported their policies.
Oh,
so
let's
it's very clear, and this administration, the president, is moving down that line very aggressively.
You want to unfreeze those $27 billion in frozen funds, stop enriching uranium, and stop funding surrogates. That will be just the start. 18-hour trip to have a 21-hour negotiation, and the vice president has left. No word if there'll be another round. Admiral, thanks so much for your great analysis. Appreciate it.
Hi, Brian. Great to be with you.
I'm Steve Doocy.
I'm Brian Kilmeade.
And I'm Ainsley Earhart. And click here to subscribe to the Fox News YouTube page to catch our...
Okay. Hold on. Okay. All right, police video time, boys. I'm gonna let y'all decide which one we watching today. We're gonna do Midwest Safety. What the fuck? I clicked Midwest Safety. Why did I get like all the subbers? Midwest Safety. Midwest Safety. Thank you, Midwest Safety. And what we got? What do we got? We got young man fights police while her kids watch. Entitled family. Dude, these are all good. Hold on, wait a minute. So, okay, so we'll do 1, 2, 3, 4. That's what we'll do. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Start poll. All right, here we go. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, we're on every day, so see you tomorrow, Sean. Shauna. Midwest Safety's based, man. Active all morning. So what do we have so far? It looks like number 1 might be the victor here. Let me end poll. It looks like it is going to be number 1. All right, W. Let's get it. Young mom fights with police. She can, you know, she's about to blame the police for her acting like a fool, right? Y'all know that's about to happen. You know this woman about to do that.
Registration, what can I do about that? Because he forgot to give that back to me.
Registration?
Yes. Because
the information for it? Or the decal for it?
No, it's my title. He took my title because I gave him my license and my title. He didn't give that back to me.
Okay, is there a reason why your child is not secure in the seatbelt?
No, it's no security. Sir, you can do it. No, it's no reason at all. No.
All right, sit tight for me. Can you verify a warrant for me, please? It'll be on a Venus.
She being paperwork for the car?
She claimed we took it from her.
She claimed what?
We took it from her. Haven't detained her because of 2 babies. But if it gets verified, I'm gonna have to detain them and see if who can go with the babies at this point. She has a 2nd degree. It's Brunswick. Yeah, I know.
Damn, she got a felony, bro. Damn.
Yeah, that's family weapon with a razor blade. Cruel to children.
What the hell is she doing out with her kids? Cruelty to children. Dude, what? Detained him and see who we can.
If who can go with the babies at this point. She has a 2nd degree. It's Brunswick. Yeah, I know. Yeah, that's family.
Felony weapon with a razor blade.
Family weapon with a razor blade. Cruel to children. Criminal damage to property. She has multiple.
She has multiple warrants. What is this lady doing out?
Information for the car?
Yeah. Hey, how you doing?
Hello.
My name's Corporal Geyser.
She's about to catch like 4 more warrants and nothing's gonna happen.
Hi. Do you have insurance on the car currently?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Is it one of those things you can pull up on your phone?
I can't pull it up on my phone, but I think I got something here.
Damn, she ain't supposed to be driving either. God, Jesus.
The other officer mentioned that officers took the temp tag?
Yeah, he did, and he took my title too, but I have to try to get it from that officer, because I have to get my title back from him.
Okay, this is the insurance for it. This worked perfect, thank you.
Go ahead. She has insurance, but suspended driver's license 5 times over.
Did you run the car?
No, I'm about to run the bin now.
Yeah.
I gotta figure out what I'm gonna do with the kids, because if it come back, she gone, so... Registration is good. Just waiting on the warrant to come back.
Okay. Do you understand your license is suspended right now?
No.
So you mean to tell me this lady has a warrant out for her arrest for abusing children, a cruelty to children? Her license is suspended, and she's got like a felony warrant out as well? I'm like, what the fuck?
Did the officer take your license plate? Because saying your registration's good.
He just took it about 2 weeks ago. I got pulled over. He just took it, and he took my title too.
Was it here in Savannah?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I don't know why he would take your tag.
He probably didn't mean to take it because it's mine. He probably forgot that he had it. And stuff.
I'm sorry, buddy.
Just wait. Just wait.
You gonna get you something to drink when you go outside? What do you like?
What you like to drink?
You like juice? You like apple juice? Yeah, I like apple juice too. It's pretty good. So yeah, just give us a couple more minutes. She's saying she got pulled over by a Savannah officer working at the mall, and that he took her tag. Why the officer would take the plate, I don't know. You gonna hit her with the kids out of the seatbelt?
Yeah, I ain't driving suspended license. Baby's got to pee and everything else.
We're still waiting on records anyway. I'll tell her to go and take the baby. He gotta go to the bathroom?
Yes.
Yeah, it's gonna take a couple more minutes, so if you want to go ahead and take him.
All right.
We'll stand by.
I want to confirm his ballot.
They gonna take him.
Well, she's taking him around the corner to go pee on the building.
You want to stay with the babies?
I had to switch out the battery.
And I'll get him a drink from the store. Okay. We did confirm that license suspension.
Okay.
You're going to have some tickets today. There's also the kids not being in safety restraints, so you have to take care of those.
So pretty much you have 2 tickets for driving with your kids not in the seatbelt. And you have 1 for driving on a suspended license, okay?
Okay.
Can you sign this for me real quick? All right.
One more thing.
Do you have somebody that can get your babies?
No.
You don't got somebody to call?
Do y'all have somebody I could call?
The reason why I'm asking you that because you have a warrant. You have multiple, so we have to detain you.
Okay, we could call somebody.
You can call somebody?
Yeah, but y'all gonna have to call them.
Okay, that's fine.
Okay.
So
How's
I'm
it
gonna
going?
detain you real quick.
Okay, no, please, let's call the people first.
I'm gonna call you. I'm gonna detain you first.
Can I just please be with the kids?
I gotta detain you. Alright.
Oh,
You shouldn't even have your kids. You've got a warrant out for your arrest for cruelty to children. Who gave her kids back? How'd they not take those kids to CPS if the dad's not there?
Y'all not even paying attention to my kids. My kids are in the street.
So right now,
where are my kids? Look,
we gonna make sure the kids are good. So we got them.
Hey guys. So mommy's gotta call somebody to pick you guys up.
I'm gonna be a police like you.
Oh yeah?
Yo, W kids, man.
Cool.
I love my mom.
Hey, stay over here for just a second, buddy.
Oh Lord, can you please just call?
We gonna call.
Let's just call right now.
I got you.
Please,
I got you.
Let me give you the number.
I got you. Let go the phone.
But look at my kids. Look how you're doing the kids. You're
Yeah, she don't give a shit about her kids. She's just doing this to she's trying to do this so that way she can play this footage back and be like, but my kids, and it's like, how the hell did you even get your kids back? How did this lady manage to get out of the situation she was in, out of jail, with that many with a felony, with a razor blade, cruelty to kids, and she's out and about with these kids? Where the hell is she? Like, how did this even happen?
Come over here.
How did the system fail these kids this badly?
Yeah. She's in the car, baby. Here, come with me, bud. I know it's scary. Come here.
All right. So
You're not looking at my kids, officer.
they fine.
What the hell are they supposed to do? Just stare at them?
In the car? You want to sit in the car? I know, guys. I know. Okay.
I bet you will make a bet if you hand that kid a $10 bill. That kid would be so happy. You just give that kid a little $10 bill, bro. He'd be sitting there with the biggest grin on his face. Now he wouldn't have a care in the world. How much you want to make a bet?
A little bit.
Get my kids. Hey, can you get my kids?
All right.
Hey,
How the hell did she get out of those handcuffs? Hello?
Stop! Look how you're treating me. No. All right. What?
Look how you're acting. You fucking, what the fuck? Dude, she like, how did she get out of that? Nah, nope. Zip tie 'em up, boys. Put her in the wrap. Put her in the sushi wrap. I want to see the sushi wrap. The sushi wrap makes me happy. It pleases me so.
Okay.
Please put her in the sushi wrap.
Stop.
Okay.
Stop.
Oh, she's kicking too. Boy, she kicking too. What a fucking schizo. She kicking too. You gotta take that. What you do is you grab her by her ankles and you drag her ass out of that car and you fucking flip her over and you commence to handcuffing her. He's sitting there kicking you. Grab her by her ankles and drag her out of that car. I'd imagine her head going conk on that damn pavement, probably put some sense back into her. Hello? Bro! Oh! Oh, no shot! Yo! Boom! Yo! That's gotta be the most bass cop I've ever seen!
Stop! Turn around! Turn around! Turn around! Turn over! Turn over! Give me your hand!
Oh!
Give me your hand!
Bro's not putting up with that shit. He said, hell no, you didn't just kick me, bitch.
Freaking your kids
Hello?
out. All right? And I'm trying to keep them calm.
Man, look how he's doing my. Man, what the fuck?
Stop. Put your hand behind your back and get in the back of the car.
They need to take these kids away from her. She is using those kids as a crutch to do stupid shit. They need to take those kids and far away from this lady.
So your kids aren't freaking out.
Can you handle me, sir? Because look how he's doing it.
We're gonna try this again.
Sit up.
You gonna get up.
And let's get in the car.
You gonna get up. Get up.
Please get my babies, please.
You can.
Her. Oh my God. Ow, you hurt my arm. Ow, stop.
You did all of that. You did all of that.
Stand still. Please.
Bro really grabbed her by the ankles and did exactly what I said he should do. Yo!
Lean on the car. Lean on the car. I'm not asking you.
I wonder if she's gonna do that again. I wonder if she'll actually try to kick him again whenever she's put in the back of that car. I wonder. Genuinely.
I'm hurting. I'm hurting. I need to go to the ambulance.
Keep your hand still.
Oh my God. It's just, oh
what
my
are you
God.
talking about?
Man, this man.
Get in the car.
I need to go to the ambulance.
Get in the car.
Ow, it's hurting so bad. It's hurting so bad. I swear
Well,
to
you
God,
slipped out of the damn handcuffs, idiot. So you know what they do? They torque that shit down on your wrist because you got out of them. It's a privilege to have loose handcuffs. Not a right. Don't slip out of them and they won't torque that shit down.
Get in the car.
Dumbass.
Oh my God.
Get in the car.
I'm in the car, sir.
Get in the car.
I'm getting in the car, but you're not doing that. You're actively still sitting. You know what's crazy? She's not trying to kick anymore. You're not trying to do that anymore now.
Get in the car.
Call the ambulance.
Get
in the car. Bro, this cop is not dealing with her bullshit. This cop does not give a flying fuck. I love it. This cop is based. He's just shoving her in there and trying to close the door, bro. Oh my God. Woo. I don't blame him one bit either. Do you know how many of these people he's probably got to deal with on a daily basis? Don't want to sit here and play stupid in a parking lot? I bet it's hot as shit out there too.
All right. Enough. Take a breath, man.
I got you.
Take a breath.
Woo, he's steaming. He's steaming, bro.
Take a few moments. I'll go to the other side of the car and get her in. Take a breath. All right? I don't need you getting in trouble for this, okay?
For what?
Take a breath. All right? Let me do it. All right? Just take a minute.
Oh! Keep it still. Oh, it's hurting, my God. Oh!
Keep it still.
Don't loosen it. That's how she got out last time.
Yeah, that's how she got out. It's because they was too loose. If you loosen those handcuffs, you're going to slip out again. Why would you loosen them? You literally just redid the problem. They was tight for a reason.
Oh, you
Keep it like that.
So sorry.
Keep it like that.
Just make sure they're double locked.
Yeah, that's what happens whenever you slip out of the cuffs. They got to tighten them down.
It's hurting. Look at my arm. Look at my arm.
She's fixing it.
Okay, it wasn't. Oh! He just...
You know this bitch is a drama queen. Why are you even catering to this? Fuck, that is irritating.
Push me in my face. Please, can I have a sergeant?
We're gonna get one to you.
Because he just pushed me. It's on camera that because you told him to stop. You say stop, whatever his name is. Oh! Can I get the EMT?
I need EMS.
Please, I cannot do this. I'm hurting.
Push your leg in the car.
Please, I don't trust
Man,
him.
if you think handcuffs are bad, zip ties suck. Have you ever zip tied your hands together? That shit sucks. It hurts too, trying to get out of them fucking zip ties, man. That plastic just digs into your arm. Zip tie, yeah, we should use zip ties, honestly.
Put your leg in the car.
I don't want to be with him. I don't want to.
You need to get your legs in the car.
I don't want to be with that man.
I'm not going to leave you, but you have to let me close the door.
Please don't
Go ahead, put your legs in. I'm not.
I got it.
I need a telephone number where I could reach somebody to come get her kids.
We've got a supervisor coming down to talk to her. She's really stressed out right now.
And I understand that, but I got to get back to work, and I got the kids in there. Because they were in the hot car, and humanity, I just went and got them out of the car and brought them inside to get them something to drink. So if I can get a telephone number, if she wants somebody to call, so she can they can pick her kids up.
Okay. Is their name Venus? Okay, Venus, do you have someone that we can contact about your kids? Nah. That's their dad.
Okay, all right.
That's where those kids need to be. They don't need to be with her doing stupid shit like this, causing problems and trauma for these kids. That's where those kids need to be. If she has their dad's number, That's where CPS needs to drop those kids off at permanently, to keep them far away from this person. This person does not need to have kids acting like that with a warrant out for her arrest for harming kids. Absolutely fucking not. This is crazy. I can't believe the system that is operating like this is so goddamn crazy that they are still willing to let her get her kids after she got a warrant for hurting kids. What is that about?
Okay. I'm the store manager at Dollar Tree. I have the kids in the store, but if you can give me a call back at this number ASAP, I would greatly appreciate it. Please give me a call back as soon as you get this message.
What's up?
What's going on? Nothing. Traffic stop, warrant, non-compliant. Grabbed her out the car. She slipped her cuffs, banging on my window, about to break it. Got on the ground, put her in cuffs, she slipped her cuffs. Gathered her back.
I can't even blame the mom about this, because, like, where was the systems that were supposed to be in place to prevent this? How the hell did she even get in contact with her kids to pick them up? Like, how did this fail so miserably on every single front?
Kicked me in the face, and yeah.
Who else involved?
And that's the thing, is like, all that's on camera. All that shit's on camera, man. Like,
I guess.
Hey, sorry.
What's up?
Foolishness and warrants.
She got in a tussle with y'all?
Yeah, she slipped her cuff in the back of where his car and was kicking the back window. He opened the door to get her back in cuffs, and she came flying out. He took her to the ground. Because she kept trying to slip the cuffs, he just wrenched him down on her to try to get her back up so we'd get her back in the car. Kids were crying and freaking out.
Those her kids?
Yeah. I put them in the back of her car because the door was unlocked. Went over to assist him. That's when Cornerman got there when we were trying to shove her in the car. She's not wanting to cooperate with anything. I had to get watered and tell him to breathe. We're trying to get a hold of Dad right now, but you know how the story goes.
All right, let me get these photos.
yeah, she's sitting there. She fucked them up, man. She's sitting there kicking those police officers like that. You surprised when one of them blows their stack at you? God damn, there's an expectancy of being an adult, like
anything.
No.
Sitting there kicking law enforcement like they're just supposed to be your damn punching bag. The hell with
She
that.
does have a good knot on the back of her head right here. Is she bleeding back there? Yeah.
That was whenever he dragged her ass out by her ankles as she knocked her head on the fucking concrete. But you noticed how quickly she stopped kicking, didn't you? She stopped kicking real quick.
And he did that. He put me in my hand and was pushing my face to the ground. He slammed my face to this door, and then he started scratching me up, pulling my shirt.
Are you having a...
He started probably trying to grab you and keep you in line, and you kept squirming the hell around, so all he had to grab onto was your damn shirt.
On him, can I please press charges? Can I make a report on him or something? I ain't never got beat up by police like this in my life.
I'm sorry.
That's right. Play stupid games, win stupid prizes.
There's nothing...
What else are you supposed to do if somebody's in there like that kicking you and you trying to pull them out to put them back in handcuffs? I'm not gonna sit here and try to lean forward and risk getting my external organs kicked. Fuck that. I'm gonna grab you by your damn feet. You coming out of that car whether you like it or not. You want to sit there and act like a dumbass? We're going to treat you like a dumbass. What the fuck? What else the hell is he supposed to do? She won't stop kicking him, and he's trying to grab her, pull her out, so that way he can re-handcuff her, and she's sitting there kicking him. Well, what's the closest thing to me? What's your goddamn ankles?
The hospital anyway, so
Shit.
If she's not on blood thinners, then it's obviously, there's nothing, like, concerning, obviously, but it is her head, so that is... Yeah. But if she's not, like, she's fully conscious. Do you know where you're at right now?
Yes.
Where are you at?
I'm in Savannah, Georgia.
And you know what year it is?
2025.
That's right, 2026, the year fuck around and find out. That's right. It is our year, boys.
Where my kids? Where my kids?
You got
You don't need no damn kids. You don't need any kids. You need to have your kids permanently taken away from you, and you don't even need visitation rights. You know why? Because you're the kind of person that's going to snatch those kids up, and they're going to have to go on a nationwide manhunt to find your bitch ass. That's why. You need to be in a mental asylum far away from those kids, so that way they can grow up at an actual shot at life, not around you as a schizo parent. Some people shouldn't have kids.
Of their father. Do you
That's
have any
crazy
other
to
numbers
me.
for
Can
him?
you please call him one more time? Regardless.
Do you have another number from him? Because that number, apparently he's not answering or anything. Do you have any other number that we can contact them?
Every number's in my phone. I don't know no number about her.
Do you have anybody else we can contact?
I was trying to get her to call my cousin to come get them now because their daddy is in Brunswick.
Who's your cousin?
Brittany.
All right, sit in the car for me. Sit tight for me.
Do you know what those are called? Yeah, those are stars.
Yeah, I need to park out there more often.
Over there kicking a police officer. But my kids. You kicking me, stop kicking me. But my kids, stop, lady, stop kicking. My kids. Knock on the back of the head. Got a big ass knot back there now because you don't want to. Yeah, man.
In addition to multiple felony warrants, this suspect, Venus, was charged with felony obstruction, cruelty to children, no child restrained for her children.
Damn, so she called another cruelty to children. Bro, how? Well, like, seriously, how?
Not having seatbelts on, operating a vehicle with a suspended license, and simple battery on a law enforcement officer.
Again, simple battery again. How many times you gonna let this lady out and her doing this before she ends up like and getting with the end up fucking with the wrong cop? Like, come on, like, just put this lady in jail, keep her there. She don't need to be out.
Deemed innocent unless proven guilty in a court of law.
There's a moment early in stops like this where
How many felonies is that?
Deemed innocent unless proven.
Damn, she caught 2 felonies from that. She caught 2 felonies and 4 misdemeanors. That is insane.
Guilty in a court of law.
There's a moment early in stops like this where you can feel the direction changing before anything actually happens. And if you've done this job long enough, you recognize it pretty quick, because this isn't about a tag. It's about what people are already carrying into the stop. But I want you to sit with this. When someone says y'all not paying attention to my kids, what they're really revealing is when that awareness finally turned on. Not at the start, not when the car moved.
Bro, we gotta make mental asylums great again. We gotta do that. We gotta make mental asylums great again. We gotta put these people in the box. Okay, they need a constant, steady stream of pills and straight vests. That's what these people need. They don't need to be out in the general population causing these problems. Put them away, keep them out of society. They don't belong. Do you think it's safer for her to be out and about in public, especially around those kids, or do you think it's safer for her to be put away? Even for her own safety, it's safer for her to be put away. Especially if she keeps getting out and keep doing. She literally got charged with damn near the same thing she got arrested for the first time. She got all them warrants for the first time, and now she just got it again. Like, what? What the fuck are we doing? How many times you gonna keep letting people out? They keep doing the same stupid shit.
Theirs to control. Only when control was taken away. And those kids in the back, they're not just watching this, they're learning from it. In my 51 years, I've learned that kids exposed to high stress and chaotic situations can carry that fear and tension long after the moment ends.
Those kids are gonna grow up now, and they're gonna be fucking terrified of police. They may not even realize it yet, but they are gonna be nervous around police out of simply being scarred like this as a child because of that parent's bullshit behavior. It's awful. It's just like the pedos doing that nasty shit to the kids. When you tie a bonsai tree down, and the bonsai tree is tied down for a couple months, and it starts growing in that direction. If you untie it, it's gonna grow like any tree does that. You tie a tree that's growing straight up and down, and you bend it to the side. Well, it's gonna grow back up, but now it's gonna have this curve in it. And that's how it's going to grow. And that's exactly what this dumbass just did to these kids.
They see people and authority moving forward. Then the moment at 7:16 in the video, that kick, that's where pressure cracked through his composure. See, control on scene isn't just personal, it's shared. Because every officer there carries responsibility to step in before emotion overrides judgment. Because if they don't, it's not just one mistake, it becomes everyone's. While all that's unfolding, those kids are sitting in the heat, waiting, watching, and processing, and a stranger ends up protecting them from a situation they never chose to be a part of.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. And they don't understand what's going on. They just know that these people in these uniforms are taking their mom away, and they think that, you know, They're gonna be scared of people with the uniform, and it just sucks that that's what it turns to, because you have these parents and these systems that keep letting these parents out for this to just keep happening. It's just so stupid. It's so stupid. All right. I dropped the mouse. It's gone now. Okay. We're going to do the fish stream today. The ball fell out. Nobody move! I dropped my brain. I guess that's gone now. The ball fell out. Okay, well, I will be back on in a little bit with the fish stream. I thought I felt it. So make sure that you tune in for that if you want to stick around. If not, we'll be back on tomorrow. Like I said, we're live every day, Monday through Friday, all 7 days, 8 a.m. to 11:30 a.m. Central Time. So please stick around. Thanks for watching. Thanks to channel members, any donos. Thanks for the biddies. W viewers, W constant viewers. Let me go ahead and get that music going. For those of you that aren't going to tune in for the fish stream, then I'll see y'all tomorrow. I don't know what it is going to be this week. It might be the African Outback or something. I don't know, but I will be back tomorrow for y'all. Thanks for watching. Thanks for being here. Thanks for being you. Don't hang around crazy. Jesus fucking Christ, that light that's coming out of that mouse is seizure-inducing. Stay away from crazy people. We might end up making fun of you on the channel or just permabanning you because I just can't do it anymore. I'm just tired of it, man. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for hitting the like button on the stream. Thanks for leaving comments on everything. Y'all been murdering it, destroying it, completely annihilating it. What else was I gonna say? I was gonna say, try to put a smile on someone's face. You might change their whole day or their whole life. You never know. And I'll see y'all beautiful people. Some of y'all in a little bit. The rest of y'all probably tomorrow. Peace.
Now that I've been put through hell, I never got anyone's help. I had to do it all myself. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I've got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I've got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. Gonna learn the consequence of